pre-dawn hours here on Q105. Look at the phones already. Every line, I just looked down, every single line was ringing. Why the hell are people calling this early in the morning? Why would hang on, let me pick one up here. Let me just pick one up randomly. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Hi, I'm George.
George, why are you calling the MJ Morning Show at 6 o'clock in the morning? I mean, I looked down. Why the hell is every line ringing this morning?
I'm calling because I want that laptop, man.
Oh, that's a joke. That's a joke. We're just kidding. No, I'm kidding. Oh, look at this. George, every single line is ringing here. Hey, George, the first one will be given away sometime this hour, okay?
Okay.
Hey, George, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you listening.
No problem.
Have a go. Look at every line. Every line. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Spring.
Hey, I love that name. Spring, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. I guess you're calling to win the tickets.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, you're calling to win the tickets to Busch Gardens?
No.
Oh, why are you calling?
I'm calling to win the Pro.
Oh yeah, the Surface Pro. It's gonna happen this hour, okay?
Okay.
Sometime, and then every hour today. Thank you, Spring. Appreciate it. Look at this, every line. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Anita.
Anita? As in
Anita
Anita Surface Pro?
Yes, exactly, I do.
Well, this hour, Anita, thank you for listening.
Okay.
Have a good one. Guys, does this not demonstrate how broken the system is? That's all I'll say, right? That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Good morning.
Hey, who is this?
This is Kathy.
Hey, Kathy, MJ here. We will give away the Surface Pro 8, the first tablet. We'll give it away sometime this hour, okay?
Wonderful. Have a great day.
You too, and maybe we'll talk again. Appreciate you listening this early in the morning. Hi, MJ Morning Show. Good morning. Who's this?
Jean.
What is it?
Jean.
Hey, Jean, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. MJ, Fester, Roxanne, Froggy, we're all here.
Hi.
I guess you're calling for the Surface Pro, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, sometime this hour. Yeah. No. Keep listening. We haven't even announced it yet.
All right.
Yeah.
Love you.
I love you too. We're just coming on the air here, man. Every single line. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this? Hello?
Hell, did I win?
No. We haven't given it away yet. It's coming up sometime this hour.
Oh, can't wait.
All right, but hey, thank you for listening. We appreciate it. Look at this. All right, let me grab one more, and then we'll kind of start the show here. This is not really the official show start. This is just a dream. This is a mirage, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, MJ Morning Show. Hello. Good morning. Who is this?
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Who is this?
Heidi.
Hey, Heidi. My name's MJ. Welcome.
Hi, MJ.
Yeah, we're not giving away the Surface Pro tablet yet. It'll happen sometime this hour, but I want to thank you for being up right at the beginning of the show.
I know. I think I'm going to end up being late for work today.
Well, listen, it happens every single hour, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., every single hour. Do you know the retail value of these is $1,349 a pop?
Yeah, that's why everybody's on the phone line.
You're damn right they are. Thank you. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. My gosh, I take one more. I'm telling you, I can't.
You can take as many as you like.
I can't stop.
Did you do this all morning?
It's like Doritos. I can't stop. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Carrie.
Hey, Carrie, it's MJ. You're calling for the Surface Pro Microsoft tablet, right?
Yes.
Yep, we are giving it away sometime this hour, okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks for listening.
They're all going to laugh at you, Carrie.
What was that? Oh.
Just trying to do something besides talk about laptops. Make a little Carrie joke, huh?
Froggy, I'm shocked you're here. I'll give you that.
What are you talking about?
I'll give you that blabber in just a minute. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. This is Q105. MJ and the crew here. Man, did you guys see what I saw on the Howard Franklin Bridge this morning?
I totally missed it. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you didn't? On the way
No.
in, I was running late today, so I don't know, just 20 minutes ago, No, maybe 25 minutes ago. And he's probably still there.
The bike?
Yeah, there's a guy on a bicycle on the Howard Franklin Bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I saw him before the bridge. I was running a little bit ahead of you today, so I saw him like going over the West Shore hump.
Oh, no, I saw him on the bridge.
Yeah, I know. I was like, he's not going to pull off me.
I always wondered how long it would take a bird scooter or one of those scooters to go if they can make it across the bridge.
I don't think it was a scooter. It was a bike.
It was an electric bike. He was hoofing.
Oh, those are all the rage.
I don't even, was it electric? I took a picture. I sent the picture to Andrew.
How'd you take a picture when you're driving 75 miles an hour? That's just dangerous.
First of all, the speed limit on the Howard Franklin right now is 60 miles an hour because of the construction, you daredevil.
But I saw you going 75.
You didn't see me at all on the bridge, but I snapped a picture. I'm like,
So
what
60 is okay, right? Pictures at 60 is perfect.
Listen, I thought it was important for a public service announcement to talk about how you should not be on the Howard Franklin Bridge with a bicycle. So I grabbed my phone off the seat next to me and I snapped a quick picture. Andrew, do you have the picture? Did you have it? You gonna put it? All right, Andrew's gonna put it on the website.
Poor guy.
And then of course I did the right thing. What is the right thing?
You gave him a ride?
No, hang on. I'll tell you what I did next. All right, hold on a minute. I actually did something regarding the guy on a bike going across the Howard Franklin Bridge, 275 South this morning. All right, if you are waiting for the Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet with the keypad, the first one will be given away sometime this hour. Just listen, and it's easy this morning. All you got to be is the right number caller, and then after this winner, that's when tablet tag begins, and you have to be the right caller as well as know the name of the previous winner. So next hour, in the 7 o'clock hour, you have to know the first name of the person that won in the 6 o'clock hour in just a few minutes. And then for the 8 o'clock hour giveaway, you got to know who won in the 7. For the 9, you got to know who won in the 8. And then for tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., you have to know the first name of the person that won in the 9 o'clock hour today. And then we'll do it all week long. Every hour, 6, 7, 8, 9 a.m., Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're giving away these Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets with the keypad. Retail value $1,349 a piece. It's on the way, folks. The MJ Morning Show on Q105. Pat's got traffic. We're back in a minute.
Keep an eye on you.
Here at 6:20, and like I was saying, every morning at about 7:22, we begin a non-stop, incredibly, ridiculously long segment on the MJ Morning Show. So every morning at about 7:22, about an hour from right now, we go an hour and 20 minutes with no interruptions, no commercials, no music. It's just nonstop, solid MJ. We go from like 7:22 to about 8:42, 8:43 every single morning. Oh my God! Look at the festa! Look at the phones again.
All right, so do people not understand how the contest works?
Well, hold on a minute. Don't do me a favor.
I'm asking a question.
I don't want to see your belligerence this morning.
I'm asking a question. Do they not know how it works? Obviously, they don't know how it works.
Well, in hour number one, you just have to be the right number caller.
But you have to ask for it. MJ has to ask for the call.
That would be called a solicit.
I don't understand how it works.
You and almost every other listener, apparently.
It's very simple, right?
Well, here's the deal, folks.
Explain it.
Every line is ringing, which is a very positive sign. We are giving away Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet. This is an i5 Intel processor. It's got like 256 gigabyte flash drive in there. I mean, this is a nice unit. I use this every day. This is my primary computer to do MJ Morning Show prep, the Microsoft Surface Pro 8. The same thing, and I love it. And we're giving away 20 of these tablets this week. Every single hour, every day this week during the MJ Morning Show, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the 6 o'clock, the 7 o'clock, the 8 o'clock, and the 9 o'clock hours. The first one this morning, we'll give it away sometime this hour. Just listen, and I'll tell you what number caller to be. And this time, the first one to prime the pump for tablet tag, all you have to be is the right number caller. But then for all of the subsequent giveaways, the next 19 of them, beginning next hour, you have to know the previous hour's first name winner. So that's how tablet tag works. And then for the next day at 6 a.m., like tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., you have to know who won in the 9 o'clock hour today.
Ooh, that's the tough one.
And that's how tablet tag works. And we're giving away, what do we figure? It's almost $27,000 in these tablets. We're giving away 20 of these things. The retail value is $1,349 a piece, and that's how it works. All right, so Andrew, did you get the picture on the website? Is it up? Okay, if Stories We Mentioned, is that where it is? If you go to Stories We Mentioned on mjmorningshow.com, you'll see the picture that I snapped as safely as I could of a bicyclist on the Howard Franklin Bridge this morning. Dude's on a bike. The Howard Franklin with the construction, it's a mess over there. And the people are weaving and swerving. People are driving 100 miles an hour through the 60-mile-an-hour construction zone, which is the whole bridge these days. And I got a guy on a bike this morning off on the shoulder. But, on some places, the shoulders are narrow. They've kind of reconfigured when you get over the hump and you get past some of the mid-construction area, then you're right against the Jersey barriers. And I'm like, what the hell? So I'm driving it. It's 5:45 this morning, and there's a bicyclist on the Howard Franklin I-275 South. So what do you think I did?
Ran him off the road. Ooh, open your door, knocked him over.
No.
Come on, guys.
Is this picture taken at the top of the bridge?
No, that is near the beginning of the bridge when you're getting over the water on the Tampa side.
You called Florida Highway Patrol.
You didn't call the authorities, did you?
Roxanne with the correct answer. Yes, it was my responsibility as a Tampa Bay citizen. It was my responsibility as a responsible motorist to get on my phone and call the Florida Highway Patrol and let them know that you've got some dummy on the bridge on a bicycle.
Maybe he's training for a big fight or
a triathlon or something.
Hey,
he's like Rocky.
Andrew, Daredevil stuff.
Do you have the Rocky music here?
I gotta go bike riding on the bridge.
A little Eye of the Tiger or something.
Yo, Adrian.
Keep going, Rock. It's a long bridge.
No, it's more like, keep going, Rock. Come on, Rock. You can do it, Rock. Come on, Rock.
Far.
You can do it. You gotta ride a bicycle across the Howard Franklin Bridge, Rock. Come on, Rock. You can do it, Rock.
So far, Mick.
You can do it, Rock. Come on, Rock.
Was he chasing a chicken?
I need you to drink 6 raw eggs.
Yeah, I'll do that. But the bridge.
Yes, Roxanne, you're 100% right. I picked up my cell phone and I dialed. Do you know how to dial FHP?
I do not. Nope.
It was like pound 347 or
no,
something?
Star.
Star.
Yeah. If you need to get a hold of the Florida Highway Patrol, you hit star FHP.
How do you not dial 911?
Well,
it's a non-emergency.
A guy about to be splattered on the interstate is about to be an emergency?
Well, it gets to the same place. I got to you get to the same dispatcher, but the 911, that's for emergencies. I don't want to tie that up. And knowing that if I hit star FHP on my cell, that it would get to a dispatcher anyway.
Why don't you recreate it for us? 347, what's your emergency or pre-emergency?
Hold on, I got the sound effects here. Hang on a minute. You want to be the dispatcher? Yeah. Go ahead.
347, what's your preemptive emergency?
No, it's not 347.
I think they say Highway Patrol.
It's Florida Highway Patrol.
Let's try it again. Take two.
Take two. Here we go.
Florida Highway Patrol, what do you want to warn us about?
What do you want us to warn us about?
Boy, this radio gig doesn't work out. You do not have a career in emergency services.
No.
All right, so now it's your part, MJ.
Yes, I'm driving on the Howard Franklin Bridge, I-275 southbound, and there's a jackass on a bicycle on the shoulder trying to go across the Howard Franklin Bridge.
Okay, make sure you take a picture of him while you're driving at 60 miles an hour. That's the safest thing to do right now.
Now you've been a wise ass. Now I got a wise ass dispatcher on the Howard Franklin Bridge. No, they said that they would alert their cruisers and that they would get a unit out there. So do we? If anyone is on the bridge right now, if I give out the phone number, is everyone going to think I'm giving away the tablet?
So it's been like 40 minutes now. It's probably cleared. They probably pulled him over and helped him off.
It might be. If anyone sees the Florida Highway Patrol on the side of the bridge with a bicycle pulled over, or if you saw the FHP in the last 40 minutes pull over a bicycle on the Howard Franklin Bridge, 275 South, could you give me a buzz, please? 800-990-1047. All right, I'm not giving away the tablet yet. I'm asking about some lunatic on the bridge on a bike. All right? 800-990-1047. Or if you happen to be the Florida Highway Patrol officer that pulled the bicyclist over, or if you happen to be an FHP officer and you saw a unit dispatched on your computer or you heard it on the radio, I'd love to find out what actually happened with this idiot on the bridge on a bike.
Maybe a snowbird who's like, oh, look at this pretty bridge I'll ride across on my morning ride.
I don't think it was a snowbird.
It's like the coolest morning we've had in many, many months.
That's very pleasant out there.
It's a really nice day out.
Nice, brisk morning. So 800-990-1047. Oh, and Froggy, I made a mention a little while ago. Did you pick up on something I said?
I usually tune you out. What?
Yeah, why wouldn't he be here today?
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I said, Froggy, I'm surprised you're here today, and you actually responded with something. I think you said something like, why is that? And I said, I'll get to that coming up.
Well, why is that?
Well, today is your birthday, is it not?
It is.
I thought you would have a bad case of the vomits. I thought we'd all get a text like at 3:42 this morning. Hey guys, by the way, I'm speaking the way the text would be written.
Yes,
right.
Hey guys, I don't feel well.
That's my vomit voice.
I can't make it in. I've been throwing up all night. The kids are sick. I'm sick. Kim is in the bathroom as we speak. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it in. I don't feel well.
Is that how I sound?
It's my IBS. It's my migraines. It's, whatever.
Oh, you're going to put down my disabilities now?
No, I'm not.
No, it's just your
On his birthday?
Your lame excuses, not your disabilities.
I'm just...
okay. Yes, I did. I responsibly drank last night. I had a glass of wine.
Well, that's very nice. Was it red or white?
It was white.
You had a white glass of wine? Really?
I mean, what are you judging me for, dude? I'll slap you in the face. What is this? A white glass?
I had pineapple wine from Aldi over the weekend, and it was fantastic.
I like white wine. It doesn't affect my acidity in my stomach.
Oh, okay. Well, Froggy, happy birthday.
Yeah, thanks.
Happy birthday.
Thanks a lot. Well, thank you, Roxanne. I appreciate it from you.
Guys, are you all surprised that Froggy's here on his birthday?
What are you talking about? I'm always here.
So birthdays are funny. Like after the age of, 21,
I don't really
anybody
care.
who goes out of their way to celebrate their birthday, I think less of.
Look what I got. I got new headphones for my birthday.
Did you?
Nice.
Yeah, look.
I'll examine those in a minute. First, let me grab a
great.
call here. Hi, good morning, MJ. Who's this?
Joe?
Oh, hey, Joe. It's MJ. All right, so you saw the bicyclist on the Howard Franklin?
Yeah, and I got a very funny story about that. I was getting on the bridge. I'm a truck driver, and I got onto the bridge. I left Howard, Armenia, going south, and I'm about halfway through the bridge, and I'm a damn good truck driver, and I can keep my truck right on the line. And he was, because there's the cones, and then that shoulder.
Yep.
He was on the white lines on the cone side, and I put my trailer tires right on that line, and I passed him. I didn't hit him, but he fell over because I scared the hell out of him.
Are you serious?
You knocked him over? I don't know if that's something to be proud of.
Yeah, I don't know that this is a funny story.
Yeah.
I think it's very funny because I didn't hit him.
I think it's very funny because I didn't run over the bike.
Sir, he could still be injured.
No, hold on. You're telling me that he was not on the other side of the cones? He was on the traffic side?
He was between the cones and the white line.
What the hell is wrong with this guy? Why wouldn't he go?
There was a couple of them construction trucks that are already starting to pull over and taking up the shoulder.
All right, did you see the Florida Highway Patrol yet?
Oh, no, I'm in Clearwater now.
No. I'm saying, so when you were on the bridge, there was no sign of FHP trying to intercept this bike?
Yeah, obviously not, MJ.
I got on the freeway at 9:30 or 6:30, 5:35. So I must have seen him like right after you did.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
right after.
All right, man. I'm glad you didn't squash him like a bug.
Oh no, I didn't squash him. I just with people riding bikes, I like to scare them in the truck because there is a bike lane.
He still ate it and probably could have got run over from somebody else.
Yeah, I don't know that that's a great story, Mr. Truck Driver.
Horrible
All right,
story, sir.
ladies and gentlemen, I got a feeling that we're giving away the first Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet in minutes. So hang on. We're back momentarily. I got early Morons in the News also coming up in a minute. It's the MJ Morning Show here on 104.7 FM, Q105. If you're making a move. MJ Morning Show on Q105, 641, and we call it the early morning morons in the news, and this morning will not disappoint. You know, you do realize that every day there are more idiot stories, there are more morons in the news stories that I can get on the air, right? I leave morons on the table every single morning.
Yeah.
There's never a shortage of morons. Hey, folks, stand by, because I believe we are just moments away from giving away the first Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet with keyboard, retail value $1,349. I believe we're just minutes away, and this is the easy one. You don't need to know a name for tablet tag. The first one, we're just priming the pump. We're just going to give a number caller to be, and you call in, and that number caller wins. The first one. Then next hour, you got to know the first name of the winner that we're about to have in a few minutes, to stand by. All right, early morons in the news first. Listen to this. A guy breaks into somebody's house. The elderly resident then has a heart attack during the break-in.
Oh, no.
Is that just a regular burglary charge, or might there be a little bit of an enhancement?
Oh, that's a tough question. How old is he?
Do I need to roll the People's Court music
He
here?
didn't kill the guy.
But his actions, that would be a little, would that be manslaughter?
That would be correct, Roxanne. You missed your calling. What the hell are you doing this radio dreck for? Why don't you go become a lawyer?
Could be a judge by now.
You could be saying,
Right?
I'm a lawyer.
Roxanne's court. Dun, dun, dun.
You're going to jail for life.
Yeah, this happened in South Carolina, but I'm guessing that here in Florida that prosecutors might go for something similar. Yeah, this guy, you picked the wrong house to bust into there, Pally. Austin Thomas Jones charged with involuntary manslaughter in connection with a South Carolina woman's death after he attempted to break in.
My heart.
Hey, Froggy,
Yes.
this is nothing to make fun of. I know it's your birthday, but why don't you, I don't think it's any comedy here.
Says the man who's including it in morons in the news. I mean, there's some level.
Yeah, who's the moron? The
Dude.
guy who had a heart attack?
This isn't serious morons in the
No,
news.
the moron is the guy that. What do you mean it's not serious?
No, the name of the segment isn't serious morons in the
You're
news.
playing silly bongo music
I mean, we
over
just
it.
went to Roxanne court. I mean,
She just sentenced somebody
Froggy's
to
not
death.
we can't make any jokes about it.
No, this is a terrible story, and I'm also trying to get a message out to any would-be home invaders or burglars that if you break into someone's house and they happen to be elderly and you scare the bejesus out of them, and then they have a heart attack, that you might be set up for a involuntary manslaughter charge.
What if you accidentally give somebody a surprise birthday party and they have a heart attack?
You're going down.
Yep, involuntary manslaughter.
What?
Yep.
No. That's just good intentions for a good surprise.
No,
Your intentions
that's
for
birthday prison right there.
Road to hell's paved with good intentions. Tell it to the judge.
I haven't heard that expression in a while.
My dad used
Yeah,
to say it
what
all
is
the
that?
time. Anytime I do something that I didn't mean to do it.
Who said that?
My dad.
Really?
That's old school.
Hey, road to hell's paved with good intentions. You shall repent.
What?
Meanwhile-
he didn't say that.
Meanwhile, Fester's dad peed on an adversary's grave.
That was his
I remember
best
that.
intention ever.
Hold on, we gotta do a refresher on that story. For anyone that has not heard the story, hold on, we'll get to that in a second. So the details on this Austin Thomas Jones, South Carolina dude, charged after a North Myrtle Beach woman died of a heart attack during an attempted home invasion, a home break-in. Austin Thomas Jones, 40, charged with involuntary manslaughter stemming from the incident in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Say hi to Kenny Powers for me. In July, a woman called the police saying that someone was attempting to break into her home. Officers determined that Jones allegedly broke out a window and was trying to enter. Cops took Jones into custody and noticed his knuckles were bleeding and that he was carrying less than a gram of cocaine on his person. After the victim called 911, she went into cardiac arrest. She was so fearful, she whipped herself into a frenzy and a heart attack. Cops immediately called EMS. CPR was administered. Once the woman regained a pulse, she was taken to the hospital, but she died 5 days later. An autopsy report from the Medical University of South Carolina revealed that the woman went into cardiac arrest with a contributory condition of stress caused by the attempted home invasion.
It's pretty stressful.
Police ruled the death as a homicide, and a warrant was issued for Jones' arrest, taken into custody of his home just last Wednesday. So, a little cautionary tale here, folks.
Also, that's a good way to get revenge on if you're the person who's getting their house broke into. Man, just drop down and have a heart attack.
No, it's not getting your house broke into.
Break-in?
No.
Broken.
Breaking into?
No. Getting.
Listen, I already went to college for 7 years.
I hate having to be the grammar police here, but getting your house broken into.
You're such a Karen.
No, I'm not. I think we need to set a good example and use proper grammar.
What is it? A bloomer? You're a bloomer.
A what?
What is it? Boomer or bloomer?
I'm not
Boomer.
You're a boomer.
I am not a boomer.
What are you, a Gen X?
I'm Gen X. Yeah, I'm
Barely.
no, I'm Generation
You're
X.
hardcore Gen X?
I'm Gen X, man.
The most Karen of the
In
generations.
fact, I'm Gen Triple X, all right?
I feel
That's disgusting. I mean,
All right, you got to hear Fester's story. First, though, let's give away tablet number 1. What is our frequency? 104.7? All right, let's go with caller number 1047. All right, call. No,
Andrew just
Andrew
he
just
didn't just shoot you a look.
he shot me the bird. What are you talking about? He just gave me the bird.
I saw it.
Let's go with caller. All right, I'll make it easy. Caller 50. All right, caller 50 right now.
all right, so count them up to 49, Andrew.
Caller 50. Put 49 on. After 49, put it on hold. All right, caller number 50 right now. You will win a Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet. The first one. It's just caller 50. No name is needed on this one. All right, so stand by, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a winner momentarily, but then you need to pay attention. What was that?
I just had a thought, and sometimes my brain does that.
Computer chime.
Oh, that was my phone. My phone's not on silent. All right.
Good job, dude.
Real professional.
Yeah.
We're trying to do a broadcast here.
The amateur hour.
Thank
Just
you.
not ready for broadcast.
All right, so caller 50 right now, 800-990-1047. Be caller 50, 800-990-1047. And you will win the first Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet with keyboard. And make sure, if you don't win, make sure you're listening for the first name of the winner in minutes, because you'll need that for next hour. Because next hour, when I say be caller number whatever, you need to know the previous hour, this hour's winner's first name. And that's the way the game goes forward all the way until 9 a.m. on Friday. You have to know the previous hour's winner here on the MJ Morning Show. All right, Fester, we got to tell the story next.
Okay.
All right, Andrew is trying to find caller 50, so hang on. We'll get caller. Andrew, what are you up to? Should I wait here, or what are you up to? What number?
Out loud. Is he not going to say it on the radio?
No, he's up to 27.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't hear that? That was only in my ears?
Yeah.
See, he's got it. When he talks, he just has to go on the air.
Well, all right.
Because I can't tell when he's in my ear or on the air.
I like to think of a
Caller
little
number 32.
Andrew
You're 32.
in your ear.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to wait. All right, he's at 32. I'm just going to wait, so you'll have the name of the winner, and someone is going to win the first tablet here momentarily here on the MJ Morning Show. And then Fester,
Yes.
we got to tell you a story about your father peeing on somebody's grave.
He meant what he said.
But you just said that your father. What did you say?
Oh, no, it was more of a. He used to say the expression, "Well, the road to hell is paved with good intentions." I don't know that he said it in a critical way, just an observant way.
And I was just saying that I met your father. Your father was a great guy, but he also peed on someone's grave.
It wasn't like he just used the expression, I'll pee on your grave. He actually did it.
Oh, they went on a 1,000+ mile road trip just to pee on someone's grave.
Yeah, he took you with him.
Yeah, I drove. He hated the guy for 35 years.
Oh, yeah.
He had to culminate to something.
Wow.
49.
You just screened 49?
49.
The next call I take here is 50, ladies and gentlemen, for the first Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet.
Why are we grunting?
Good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
This is Diana.
Diana.
Yes.
This is the MJ Morning Show.
Good morning. Am I a winner?
Yes, you are.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you. Thank you.
You are caller number 50. You just won the first Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet with keyboard value $1,349.
Oh, my gosh. If you guys didn't make my day. I was on the radio at 6 o'clock and listened to all the other people call, and I've been running in the office. And
Oh, Diana, this is fantastic. So you're already at work?
I am. I start at 7, so I wanted to get in that office and clock in. And
Oh, that's fantastic. What do you do for a living?
I work for a dumpster company. I can haul your garbage.
You work...
Oh, hold on.
Diana Dumpster.
I need a friend like you.
Hey, you know, Tony Soprano was in the carting business.
Yes. You got to get the unions involved.
All right. Okay. Before Froggy gets into his awful Tony Soprano impression, what exactly is it? Diane or Diana?
It's Diana.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so Diana, you won.
Dirty Diana with the dumpsters.
Dirty Diana with the dumpsters.
You calling her dirty?
No, you know what I mean, Diana. It's a compliment because of your business.
Diana, you won the...
It's a compliment.
Diana, you won the first tablet. And folks, you got to know the next hour when we give away the second tablet, you got to know that Diana was the winner. Like Princess Diana, the queen of the dumpsters.
That's right. The queen of the dumpsters.
All right. Hang on a minute. Congratulations and thanks for listening.
Thank you so much.
Oh, look at that. All right. She is on hold on line 6.
I think we made it pretty easy for the next hour's winner to remember her name.
So next hour, in the 7 o'clock hour, we're going to give away the second tablet, the second Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet. Thanks to DonTheITGuy.com for help facilitating this. And Diana is the name you need to know for next hour. So keep listening to the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. International Diamond Center. What do you say about IDC? I'll tell you what you say about IDC. And we just gave away tablet number 1 and very excited winner. So tablet number 1 was given away in the 6 o'clock hour. And if you were listening, you heard the first name of the winner. It is now 7:03. That means we're now in the 7 o'clock hour, and we'll give away another Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet this hour. Oh, incidentally, Dom, the IT guy, is going to be here around 7:30 with all 20 tablets and keyboards.
Yay.
So he'll be delivering those live to the studio about 7:30.
Ooh, okay. So, Don, I'm going to need a couple of French curlers and a couple of Boston creams.
You want to stop and get you donuts on the way?
Every time he comes in, he brings donuts, right? You know, and then last time he came, he brought a apple fritter, which was the size of my head, which was just, it was just too much. I liked it. It was just too much. But I'm a French curler guy or a sour cream donut guy.
Now, the way Tablet Tab works is everyone listening to the previous winner just a few minutes ago, you heard the first name. Now, this hour, we'll tell you what number caller to be, and then I'm going to ask you, hey, what was last hour's winner's first name? Who won? You got to know her name, and then that's a clue. It was a her. And then that's how you win the tablet for this hour. And then in the 8 o'clock hour, if you don't win this hour, listen to the first name of the winner. And then next hour, you got to know what was this hour's winner, and so on. And we'll give away 3 more tablets this morning in the 7 o'clock, the 8 o'clock, and the 9 o'clock hours. And then tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., you got to know the first name of the winner from the 9 o'clock hour today. And that's how it works. It's called Tablet Tag, and we're giving away 20 of these Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets with keyboard valued at $1,349 a piece. That's retail. All right, Fester.
Yes.
For those that never heard the story, your dad took you on a 1,000-mile road trip to go pee on someone's grave. How old were you?
This was 2010.
So, that's right. You were
30s.
You were an adult.
Yeah.
When did your dad pass away?
He died in February of 2011.
So this was only
so this might have been 2009?
Yeah, it was a couple of years before he died.
Yeah, so it became a couple years before he died.
All right, so what was the story? Why did you go on a road trip? Why did you guys drive from Florida all the way to, was it Yonkers or
it was
West?
It was Massapequa.
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 You guys drove all the way from Florida to Massapequa,
Yes.
Long Island, New York, so your dad could pee on someone's grave.
My dad had a guy he hated his whole life. His whole adult life, he worked with a guy.
Yeah, it was Al DeLuca.
His last name was,
Al DeLuca.
The guy's last name was like Annunziato.
Annunziato?
Something like that.
Hey, I'm not far.
I hated Nunzi.
They hated each other. And they got into a fight one day. It was just like a yelling, big, loud Italian men yelling fight. And Annunziato says to my dad, "Hey, when you die, I'm going to go and I'm going to whiz on your grave." And my dad, not exactly being the king of comebacks, says, "No, I'm going to whiz on your grave." And it was like a really awkward, and they both kind of separate, and they cursing and yelling, they separated. And he held on to it. And even that night, he's like, "I meant what I said to that guy. When he kicks the bucket, I'm going to go on his grave." And then decades pass. And I forgot about it. Turns out, in 2007, Annunziato dies.
Oh, no.
So that gave your dad the opportunity, because Annunziato passed before your dad, that gave your dad the opportunity to whiz on his grave.
So we were taking like an August morning show week off, right? So we had a week off of the morning show, right? And my dad he's like, "What are you going to do for your vacation time coming up?" And I had some lame trip planned. He goes, "Oh, that sounds like a terrible trip. Why don't we take a trip to New York?" And I was like, "Dad, why would I want to go to New York?" And he's like, "There's a grave I got to pee on." And I was like, "Annunziato?" He goes, "He died 1.5 years ago. He's in the Massapequa Memorial Gardens."
So why did he wait 1.5 years to pee on Annunziato's grave?
It probably took a couple of months for him to find out.
Yeah, how would he find out?
He really wasn't like up on the Annunziato newsletter or anything.
Wait a minute. You're telling me Nunzi died? Somebody probably told him.
I mean, Annunziato's son Nucci didn't call my old man. It's like, "Hey, you piss on him anytime you want now," I guess. So we took a morning show vacation. The morning show ended at 10 o'clock. I went and picked up the old man, and we drove to New York. We took the tourists up to New York.
Right.
And it was a great trip. I think if you're an adult, especially if you're an adult man, if you have time to take an adult trip with your father, it was amazing. We had a great trip.
Lovely bonding.
You get to the Massapequa Memorial Cemetery, and
we get there, and it's huge.
So how did he find the grave?
If I told you,
did he go to the office and find?
I had to walk in.
Oh, you went into the office to try to locate the grave.
Before we did that, we were driving out there. We stopped off at Coney Island. We stopped off at Nathan's.
By the way, a lot up there. I don't know about here, but up in New York, a lot of the cemeteries have like an office.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we stopped off. He must have drank 2 big gulps on the way out there.
He was ready.
He was primed. And he's like, I walk into the office. I go, "Hey, I'm looking for, something, Annunziato." And he gave me the directions. And it was a huge cemetery.
Yes.
And it's 1:30 in the afternoon. And we
some of these cemeteries up there, like where my grandparents are buried, up on in Queens, right off the expressway in Queens, right near the Horace Harding, Parkway. It's crazy. I know where to go, but you go to the office and they're like, yeah, it's road this, it's block that. These cemeteries are massive. You see graves for as far as the eye can see. All right, so you find the grave.
We find the grave. So he and I are standing in front of it, and he's looking at it, and I see he has like this grimace on his face and a scowl.
Did he fill up with liquids?
Yeah. Dude, if you put your phone down and...
Dude, I don't have my phone.
Okay, so...
he just said this. He had 2 big gulps. What were you doing?
We stopped off at the Nathan's on the way out there. He got the biggest drink they have. We got another drink on the way out there. So he is loaded up.
Oh, God.
And I'm looking at him like, I'm going to give you a minute. He's like, yeah, go ahead, do that. So I walk away, maybe 30 yards away, and I'm watching the old man, and he's like pointing to the grave. I can tell he's cursing at him and yelling at him.
What's the matter with him?
Hold on, he's yelling at the grave?
He's like, you son of a bitch.
But what did Annunziato do to your dad?
They got in a fight.
They got to it. They hate each other.
They just were shouting and said they'd do it to each other.
For a while, they were in competitive businesses. They were both in the vending businesses.
Must have been a business deal.
Turf stuff.
Vending machine wars?
And they knew each other from the neighborhood. They never got along.
I came up with the bouncy ball vending machine idea.
And then the old man just and goes. And goes.
Was it on the tombstone or on just all over the place?
On the stone. On the
ground?
On the grounds.
Right. Ew.
He
was it torpedo? So
I guess it was
what time of day was this?
1:30 in the afternoon.
He just mentioned it.
Okay, so I did 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I got you.
1:30.
I'm sorry.
Broad
Put your
daylight.
phone down.
Call me out on it.
Everybody needs to have better listening skills around here. What are we talking about?
The cemeteries in Massapequa weren't exactly bustling at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
So no one saw this.
Nobody saw it. Nobody saw it. I saw it, and I snapped a photo of it on my old flip phone cell phone.
How'd you not save that?
It's somewhere in my files. I still have it somewhere.
So he felt a big physical sense of relief in his bladder, but did he feel emotional relief as well?
Oh, of course.
Oh, he was thrilled.
Was he happy afterwards?
He was. I don't know that he's ever in his entire life.
Why did he take a picture of his back?
I took a picture. I took the picture of him.
Oh, so you did take the picture?
Like father, like son. There's a picture of you not peeing in the shower, but taking.
No. So I took a picture of him from 30 yards away in front of the stone.
Where's that picture?
That would have been good at the funeral.
We put it up at the old MJ Morning Show. It's probably somewhere in my files. I got to find it.
Oh, did we put it up years ago?
I don't remember that.
Yes,
really?
I sent it to him. I texted it.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Listen, we did so much stuff.
The old man had no shame in this. He was. It might have been the proudest moment of his whole life.
Good for him.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's Fester's dad peeing on, what was Annunziato's first name?
Carmine, probably.
Carmine.
Giuseppe, probably.
Yeah.
So that's the story. Hey, Roxanne, last week you said on this program that you were afraid of something.
Oh, I know.
I didn't.
It's not that I'm afraid of them. I just averse.
You said you were afraid of them.
I said they scare me.
All right, there's an item that Roxanne is scared of. And guys, do you hear the scraping on the floor?
I just heard it, yeah.
Oh my God. All right, you know what? I am sick of this. And we're going to get to the bottom. Folks, we have a mystery in our building. I want the management of this Koger bait. What is this place called anyway?
I don't know.
All right, hold on a minute, folks.
Sure.
We have a massive mystery in our building. I want this solved. Get me Max the engineer. I want Max on the phone next.
Max
all right?
Lock.
I want Max the engineer on the phone. This is driving me nuts.
He's finally snapped over this.
You know what? I've had it. I'm snapping. All right, what is wrong? Why am I? I'll explain next. And also, here at 7:13, going on 7:14, we'll give away the next Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet. Coming up this hour, your chance to win another Microsoft tablet in minutes here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Now, if you're... Q105. MJ and the crew here, 724. And, of course, this begins our long chunk of the MJ Morning Show. Every morning, sometime between 722 and about 724, we go for an hour and 20 minutes nonstop. So right now, no commercials, no music, just nonstop quality MJ Morning Show crapcasting starts right now. And we're going to give away another Surface Pro 8 tablet valued at $1,349. It's the Microsoft tablet, full Windows computer, Intel processor, 256 gigabyte drive. I mean, this is a nice unit. I use one every single day for my show preparation here on the MJ Morning Show. So Tablet Tag is on. We're giving away these tablets every hour, every day this week on the MJ Morning Show. We're giving away 20 tablets, and they're set to arrive here in a short amount of time. They're going to be brought into the studio live, and we'll give away the second tablet sometime this hour. Keep listening to the MJ Morning Show. We'll tell you exactly when to call in. We'll tell you what number caller to be, and you just got to know who won last hour. And if you don't know, well, hey, nothing to be all ticked off about. Listen to the winner this hour. You want to zero in and remember the first name of the winner, because next hour, when we give away the 8 o'clock tablet, you got to know who won this hour. You always have to know the first name of the previous hour's winner. And that's why we call it Tablet Tag. Tag, you're it. Got to know the previous name. All right, stand by. We'll tell you when to call in. All right, Roxanne, we got a lot to do here this morning. It's just a busy Monday morning. We got to talk about the Bucks in Germany. And, hey, Fester, don't touch that computer because I have something queued up. Man, that was the worst thing I've ever seen. You know
the play?
Yeah, oh, God, that was awful. All right, Roxanne, first, though, do you want to tell everyone what you're afraid of? This was during, last week's broadcast. This is during the tropical storm last week. And Roxanne made a revelation. And did you know that I heard it? Did I make a mention of it on the air? Because we didn't expand on it.
No, I hope you heard it, because I don't ever want you to bring one around me. I'm deathly afraid of them.
With all the rain last week, with the tropical storm, Roxanne, she declared on the air, we were talking about the storm and talking about the rain. And Roxanne, you said that you're afraid of umbrellas.
Yeah. They are so dangerous. If I see one of my kids playing with an umbrella, I'd rather swap it out for cutlery, really sharp knives, or a hand grenade or something, because they're so dangerous.
Let me guess. You're afraid that one of your kids or they're going to get an eye poked out.
Yes. And you know what? I realize I use that phrase around my house too casually. You're going to poke an eyeball out, because then I'm like, stop throwing things. You're going to poke an eyeball out. Don't use your princess wand. You're going to poke an eyeball out. Because my daughter asks me, Mom, what happens when you get your eyeball poked out? So I realize I say
which one?
The
5-year-old or the 2.5-year-old?
The 5-year-old. So
how often do you tell your kids they're going to get it? Are you traumatizing your kids?
I had to pull back on that phrase, but I promise you.
Wait a minute. You were using eyeballs getting poked out so frequently?
She asked me about it like it's a common...
You had to pull back on it?
I did. But I will tell you, I guarantee the eyeball poking outs that really do happen in real life are caused by umbrellas. I bet 99% of them. They probably hide the data on it, but it is umbrellas will poke an eyeball out. Plus, you could actually be holding it in a hurricane and get picked up and blown away like a bad parasailing accident.
No.
There are a lot of bad things that can happen with umbrellas. There's not a lot of upside.
Hang on.
There's a name for that.
Hey, I'm calling Dr. Chuck Slonim, my ophthalmic surgeon friend. I'm calling Dr. Chuck live right now.
It's called Phobia.
Hello?
Hey, Chuck, it's MJ. We're live on the air. How you doing this morning?
Hey, I'm just getting ready to start surgery. How are you?
Oh, hey, listen, I'm glad you picked up. Hey, we're on the air live. Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
How many eyeballs have you dealt with that got poked out with an umbrella?
With an umbrella?
Yes. So, Chuck, Roxanne is definitely afraid of umbrellas, and she's traumatized her kids. She doesn't like umbrellas. She tells her kids that you're going to get an eyeball poked out, and Roxanne apparently is obsessed with eyeballs getting poked out. So my question is, Chuck, how long have you been practicing ophthalmic surgery? How many years?
40 years. 41.
Okay, in 40 years, how many eyeballs have you dealt with that got poked out with an umbrella?
With an umbrella, I'd have to say 0. I've removed hundreds, probably close to 1,000 eyes from trauma, and I would say none as a result of an umbrella.
0, not one, Chuck.
No, knives, gunshots. I've had the things that the
pencils, maybe.
Yeah, pencils. That's a big one.
I've had pencils. Yeah, no, that's right. I've had pencils. The hooks that people bend down to get something off of a shelf, and there's a hook that's got something hanging on. I've got that.
Oh, at a store?
I've had people pull their own eyes out and other people's eyes out.
But
I'm sorry.
Zero, Roxanne, 0 umbrellas.
Okay, this is like therapy. Thank you, doctor.
Oh, you're very welcome.
All right, Dr. Chuck, go back to surgery.
Yeah, gotta go. Sorry.
Hey, I got a pint of banana ice cream for you.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that one. You can rest assured.
Hey, do you want to pick it up tonight?
Yeah, I'll pick it up tonight.
Oh man, this is a great batch of banana. Oh God,
it's creamy as the last one. That'd be awesome.
How good is my chocolate ice cream?
Best I've ever had.
Thank you.
Question.
Thank you very much.
All right, you guys can geek out about banana ice cream later.
Have a fun surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Gotta go. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Dr. Chuck Slonim, long time.
Have a fun surgery.
Do you know how we met him?
When you lost an eye.
No, I have not lost an eye.
When you had your third eye removed?
No. This is a great story. During the MJ and BJ days, we were talking about a glass eye.
A glass eye.
I can't remember what the story was. We were talking about.
Did we want a glass eye?
I don't think I said I wanted one, but we were talking about glass eyes. And I don't know whether it was Sammy Davis Jr. or something.
My glass eye, babe.
So I don't know what it was, but we get a call from this doctor that listened to us every day, and it happened to be that guy, Dr. Chuck Slonim, ophthalmic surgeon, and he's a professor at USF, and he, I think, runs ophthalmology now at the VA, and he calls us up and says, "Hey, I'm an eye guy. I've got a whole bunch of glass eyes.
How many do you want?"
he dropped off a jar with a bunch of glass eyes. And that's how we met Dr. Chuck. And Michelle and I have become good friends with he and his wife ever since. And they've become very close friends of ours. All because he dropped off fake eyes, glass eyes, to the MJ and BJ show years ago.
A couple years ago, kids were roughhousing in the playground. My daughter got hit in the eye with a stick. All right, just kids roughhousing.
Yep.
So my wife calls me in a panic. I called Dr. Chuck.
There you go.
And he says he couldn't help because he was out of town. He's like, call this doctor, drop my name. You'll be in his office in 10 minutes.
And it was Dr. Feelgood, right?
No, I think it might have been Feldman or something, but close. But I said, hey, Dr. Chuck sent me.
Dr. Feelgoodman.
Come in right now. He's the man.
Look at that. And you heard what he said about my ice cream, guys.
Oh, we've heard.
Should I do like an MJ Morning Show listener ice cream party where I make the ice cream and it's like first come, first serve?
Why don't we just make it and sell it?
You don't make that much. I mean, if you had a listener party, what are you going to get? A little wooden spoonful?
Yeah, it's small batch. I'm telling you, my ice cream, I now perfected mint chocolate chip. I've been working on that for a while.
Because it's all about the flex, right? The flex of chocolate.
You got to have chocolate flex, not chunks that get jammed in your teeth. Anyway, hey, so back to your phobia. 41 years of practicing ophthalmic surgery, and he has done 0 umbrellas poked out, or zero eyes poked out with an umbrella.
Okay, well,
that's amazing. Really, because if you think about if it's a windy day and an umbrella gets taken, you would think it'd take an eyeball out.
So what the umbrella part, it's not necessarily the tip or the point, it's the extensions on the umbrella.
Yes.
When the fabric,
or when one breaks, the fabric breaks.
When the fabric peels
and you
back.
got that wire.
That's I've been around umbrellas and I've seen the point and I've been like, whoa, get that away from me.
Yeah, I mean, you think about all the dangerous things that could happen from an umbrella, and then you ask yourself, what's the benefit? What's the upside? Oh, I didn't get wet. Oh, like your cat that you can't get out. Like you're going to take a shower that night. You're going to wash your clothes. Who cares?
Stupid invention.
Are you? What, the umbrella's a stupid invention?
I mean, worthless.
Are you guys up to speed on the latest in umbrella technology?
I didn't know it changed in the last 100 years.
Because you've seen the umbrellas in heavy gusts. You've seen the umbrellas get ripped inside out,
and then
right?
turn into like a upside down belt.
You know that there are umbrellas that have a flap built in, so the air that gets trapped underneath escapes, and it prevents. You know about that,
right?
The
homeless lady in my neighborhood has that.
She has the one that doesn't
with the flaps.
With the flaps, so
the air doesn't take
the air does not take it or whip it inside out. You don't, Fester, you're looking at me like I've got a third eyeball that Chuck needs to remove.
Froggy just acknowledged that the homeless lady in his neighborhood has it, so it's obviously not that cutting edge
she has
of technology.
That's how she lives.
Roxanne.
But doesn't the rain go through the flap?
No, it overlaps.
It overlaps, so the wind
It's an overlap flap.
The wind can push through it. You want one of those, I don't know what they call it, but you want an umbrella that does not, it's like a, what's the, like a...
Roxanne had it, the overlap flap.
Overlap flap.
No, but there's a name for it. It's if
overlap flap to cover the gap.
If you go online, you want the umbrella that, it's like the indestructible umbrella. That's what you want.
Have you seen the new cigarette umbrellas that they just go over your cigarette so you can smoke in the rain?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, there's like a little umbrella and it goes over your cigarette.
Are you serious?
Smoking in the rain.
You're kidding me.
I swear to God, look it up.
Well, then
I don't make up these things.
You just grab the umbrella from your cocktail from the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, the little do they? I haven't seen those in a long time.
No,
those used to open and close, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think the last time I saw one, it wasn't at an Asian restaurant. It might have been like caddies on the beach or something.
Yeah, it's a toothpick umbrella.
We used to go to Blue Lagoon Chinese in Virginia Beach in the Haygood Shopping Center. There used to be a place called Blue Lagoon Chinese, and they had like the flaming poo-poo platter that they brought out to your table.
Oh, remember the poo-poo platter?
Yeah, and then they used to serve the drink. So if you were a kid, you got the non-alcoholic, like the juice drink, and they put that little umbrella in there, and that was the coolest thing. Hey, Roxanne, knock it off. Your kids are not going to get their eyeballs poked out with an umbrella.
And if anybody knows where you can get a good poo-poo platter in the greater Tampa Bay area, let me know. I got to take the kids to that. We used to have poo-poo platters, not often, but it's a memory. And I've never done that with the kids.
All right, we got to deal with a studio mystery in just a minute. Did you call Max? No, Andrew, I said call Max.
And listen, hold on.
Andrew
is nuts busy.
I know he's kind of jammed up with and we are giving away the second Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet in just a matter of minutes. Folks, we'll tell you when to call in just a bit for number 2, the second Microsoft tablet of the morning. We'll give it away in just a few minutes. This is a $1,349 retail value. But first, this is the NFL on the MJ Morning Show. Maybe the Bucs ought to play in Germany every week.
I tell you what, man, I was thoroughly surprised.
Yeah, man. How about that game, huh?
Go Buck. You didn't watch a second of it, did you, Froggy?
Did they win?
Do you think they won?
You have no idea.
No, please.
What was the score? I'll give you. You know what? I'll give you $1,000. Put your phone. Give me your phone. Give me your phone. Give me your phone.
It's in my crotch. I can't look at it.
He's not cheating. Do you know the score yesterday?
Give you $1,000 if you can tell me what was the score. If you can tell me the score of the Bucs game, $1,000 right now. Fester, make sure he's not on his phone.
21.
What?
21? It's usually a score 7, 8, 14, 15, 19, 21. Yeah, by sevens.
Okay, so
21.
Yeah, and what did the Seahawks have?
61?
Hold on.
Say it again.
21-61?
That's a lot of points in football.
No, wait, 16.
Dude, hold on. All right.
I
looked at it backwards.
Was it on the TV?
Hold on.
No.
Where did you just get that score?
Roxanne held up her fingers backwards.
I'm looking at Froggy.
Roxanne.
Cheating behind me.
You
damn it, Roxanne. You can't hold up 61 when it's 16.
You scoundrel. I'm looking at Froggy, and you're holding up fingers.
All right, so the 21 is a legitimate guess. I mean, that 21, a lot of games ended 21 points.
I was like, 61? That's a lot.
You were trying to rip me off for $1,000?
Damn it, Roxanne. I would have given you half.
I know. I'm still mad because I lost money from you when I should have gotten $100 for something. You tried to take me for $1,000 by cheating, by holding up fingers? Hey, wait a minute.
Instead of 16, you said 61?
Well, she had this, and then she was like this.
We said the Bucks won. We said the Bucks.
That's what confused me.
We said the Bucks should play in Germany every week.
That's why I said it's like so hesitantly.
Yeah, the Bucks 21, the Seahawks 61.
Here's the thing, guys.
Roxanne, I'm very disappointed in you. You know what? I hope your eye gets poked out with an umbrella now.
I'm more disappointed.
Thanks for trying.
I'm more disappointed that she couldn't relay 16 with her fingers.
That was
or that he couldn't receive that information properly.
From you?
What's the more likely thing, 61 or 16?
61, I guess. I mean, 16.
You guys are terrible.
Damn it. So close, Roxanne. But 21-16, huh? How about that game, huh? Remember the one time the guy caught the ball?
And then ran toward the end thing?
And then he went in the end zone where it's a different color?
Listen, first of all, I'm not a huge fan of these overseas games. I could...
Why do they do it?
I don't need it. I don't need... It's to sort of like, I think... add some flavor to the season.
No, what it does is it broadens the game to an entire European market.
Yeah, and how many people in Europe are going to watch the NFL? Really? They're into a different kind of football over there.
It was a pretty full stadium.
Yeah, they were pretty raucous over there in Germany. They were excited about it.
They sold a lot of NFL merch.
They were in Bayern Munich's. I know more about soccer than football. They were in Bayern Munich's stadium, right?
Were they?
They were at what was the name of the field? It was a company I've heard of. It's
from the Bundesliga. That's the German soccer league, the Bundesliga.
So the Bucks won 21-16.
Yes.
And did you see the horrible trick play they attempted with Fournette throwing the ball to Tom Brady?
What?
Yeah, he needs to stay in his lane. Running.
If you're going to attempt a trick play like this, you better get it right. And then Tom Brady slips and then tries to trip the intercepting Seahawk. I think it's called on a tripping.
What?
Yes.
I got to see this play.
Yeah, it wasn't any of their proudest play.
All right, it's on the computer right now. If you want to bring your microphone over. I'm going to play this.
I saw it yesterday, but I might as well see it.
You didn't see Jack yesterday. And, of course, the game was 9:30. The game was early because Munich is, Germany's 5-6 hours up? And here's the play. Listen to this. Fournette took the direct snap.
Here's Fournette. To Brady in the direct snap. Fournette. He is going to throw it to Brady. Oh, and Brady slips and it's picked up by Tariq Woolen. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Everybody's laughing at him.
The Bucks were moving, and a flag comes out at the end of the play.
Who called that play?
I don't know. That's what I want to know. Who called?
That's like when my kid's playing Madden. He's like, I'm just going to make Tom Brady a wide receiver.
So it wasn't enough that they were playing in Germany. It wasn't enough of a novelty that they're playing in Munich. They had to throw in a trick play where Leonard Fournette is the quarterback and throws the ball to Tom Brady, the quarterback, who then slips. It seemed that the field was very slippery. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
There was a lot of slipping. I don't know whether it was...
That's what German grass is like. It's slippery.
Very slippery German... Yeah. Very, very slippery grass over there.
That's why it's a tough country to invade. I mean, very slippery grass. It's really, on a land war.
What were we going to say, Rox?
Well, what about the Seahawks? They were playing essentially at 6:30 their time in the morning. Your body's not used to playing football at 6:30 in the morning. They had a little bit more jet lag, 3 hours added to their jet lag feeling.
So we woke up, or we had to be up at 9:30 to watch here in Florida, East Coast time. And then what Roxanne is saying, the Seahawks are Pacific time. So in Seattle, they had to wake up at 6:30 in the morning to watch the game on TV. Oh, that's pretty ridiculous. What if you got trashed on Saturday night? You got to wake up at 6:30 in the morning to watch football?
I mean, you don't have to.
And then start your beer guzzling all over again?
I saw people drinking at like 10 in the morning on Instagram. Like, what are you doing?
Well, the game started at 9:30.
Well, do you have to start drinking when the game starts?
Bucks won, so the Bucks are now what? They're 500 now, right? Aren't the Bucks 5-5?
Yeah, they're 5-0.
Yeah, 500.
5-5.
Yeah, they're not 5-0.
Oh, did I just say 5-0?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, 5-5.
I was texting Andrew. Don is here, by the way. So.
MJ, he's going to need help. Our elevator has been broken for like 6 months. It is the saddest testament to elevator repair people in the history of elevators.
This is bizarre.
It's a 1-story building or 2-story building.
We have an elevator in a 1-story building.
So it's one.
We have
it's up or down.
It's a 2-story building. We have a first floor and a second floor, And the elevator, which comes up to our second floor, the elevator has been broken for, I think, what did you say, 2 months?
Maybe 3.
And
before Hurricane Ian came rolling through.
The elevator repair people are here like every day. What the hell are they doing? Do you realize that they fixed like 3 breaches in the Sanibel Causeway Bridge? The whole thing was washed out. And they fixed that before our elevator in our building could get fixed.
Can I go help Donnie? He has 20 boxes to lift. You mean, can I help him? Or are we going to make him help him up by himself?
Well,
Help him up.
Listen, he's okay. I don't want to.
Can I help him? What are you, a baby? He'll be fine.
I don't want to disrupt the show here and have you running in and out of the studio. No, just stay right here.
It's going to disrupt the show when a guy walks in with 20 boxes of computers.
Go let him in.
You just want donuts.
I do want the donuts.
So Andrew's going to go let him in. So our elevator doesn't work. It's been broken for 2 months. It's the craziest thing. And then the other situation we have, and we have to try to get it on tape. All right, could you do me a favor, Fester? You got to figure out a way to get a microphone on the floor and record the noise in our studio. We can't figure this out. It is the craziest thing in the world, and I'm guessing at some point, if we stop talking for a second and the noise happens, it's probably audible on the air. There is a noise in our studio that seems to be getting progressively worse, and it appears to be coming from the floor. And it's almost as if, and how did I describe it? Like we're in a parallel universe?
Yes. Oh, I just figured it out. You say what you describe it, because that was perfect. And I think I might have the answer.
Right, it's like season 4 of Stranger Things, where they're in that house and they climb up on the bed sheets and then they go in and then they're upside down on the other side. It's like the floor
has another invisible level to it.
But it's like the floor below us. It's like it's the floor of an upside-down first floor.
Oh my God, it's like being John Malkovich in here.
What should be their ceiling is like a floor, and it sounds like someone is dragging furniture across the floor.
Yes,
and it's nuts.
Guess what? I'm putting it together. The elevator is the secret portal to enter that third floor, which is why they can't get it fixed, because they don't know what's wrong with an elevator that is a entranceway to a portal.
All right, folks, let me tell you right now, this is driving me out of my mind. The noise, let me call Max. Max is our engineer.
It's just the curiosity as to what is it. I mean, the noise is bearable. It's just...
No, it's not bearable. I don't want to, I hear it in my, when I have my head,
record it?
I still hear it in my, even when my headphones are on and we're talking, I will still hear the...
It's a chair dragging.
It sounds like a chair dragging on the ceiling below on our floor. And it happens all the time. Hang on, let me get Max on the phone, because we got to figure this out. I'm going mental here.
It's like being Dahmer's neighbor.
You know what?
Hearing weird sounds.
That's not far off. Pretty soon I'm going to have smells coming through the vent. I'm calling Max.
We're sorry. You must first dial a 1 or 0.
Oh, come on. I gotta dial, what? Yeah. I don't, really?
Max is no joke. Dial a 1.
I got to dial a 1? Since when? I don't think I have to do that on my cell phone. I need a full investigation here. We got to figure this out, because it is... You know, Max is going to have to stay in here during the course of the morning show.
Yeah, that's the annoying thing, because you can't just wait for it to happen.
I know. Hello?
Hello?
Max.
Yes.
Hey, Max, it's MJ and the crew. MJ Morning Show on Q105. You might have heard of us.
Yep. How's it going?
Going well. Hey, Max, listen. We got to figure out this noise. It's been happening. Fester, how long has it been going on for? It's like,
I mean, since day one, really, Max. We've heard it for years
But
now.
it's gotten worse and worse. And right now, I'm at my wit's end. Are you aware of the sound that it sounds like someone's dragging furniture across the ceiling of the floor below us?
No. That's the first I've been told that.
All right, Max, Max, it is driving us nuts. I don't know if the other stations in the hallway are hearing this as well. Max, are you coming into the studio?
Yep, I'm on my way. I'm almost there.
Do me a favor. When you get here, I need you to just sit in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner, but I'm going to put Max in the corner. All right, you got to listen, Max. We got to figure out what this damn noise is in the studio, and we might have to bring like the building maintenance people in here, but we got to solve this because it is driving me out of my mind, okay?
Okay.
All right, so Max, how long before you're at the studio?
Probably 15, 20 minutes.
All right, when you get in, come on in, and if you sit here within 5 minutes, you'll hear the noise.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Max.
I don't know if it's going to be 5 minutes. It's not that frequent.
No, it is.
It is not.
I hear it all the time. So, all right, so he hangs out for 15 minutes.
I think we become desensitized to it, so we miss it a lot, but it's happening.
Man, it is. What's the explanation? What could it possibly be?
Could it be a water pipe?
I mean, that we thought maybe that could be a possibility, but what kind of water pipe sounds like you're dragging furniture across the ceiling below us? It's just insane. I can't figure the damn thing out. But I have to, or else
you're going to go nuts.
I'm going to go nuts. All right, got a question for you guys. Do you think it's acceptable, yes or no, to bring your 5-year-old kid to Hooters for their birthday?
Ooh. I tell you right now, my son would love that.
Mine too.
For all the different reasons than I would, but he would love it.
So there's a story that I saw about a family, parents getting criticized for taking their 5-year-old son to Hooters.
What if Big Sis works there?
For his 5th birthday.
Yeah.
I mean, what, is Big Sis, what, she's 11?
No.
Hold on.
Second marriage or something. I don't know.
My son just turned 6, and he would have loved Hooters because he loves, eating chicken. He wouldn't understand the awesomeness that is the waitstaff.
I think they're really. I think they try to have a family vibe. I think that's part of their brand now.
Now I want to go over some of the complaints here because I have not revealed how I feel. So hold on, before I get a little deeper into the 5-year-old birthday at Hooters, I think we ought to give away tablet number 2.
Ooh,
let's go. Let's go with caller number 105 for Q105. Caller 105 right now, win a Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet right now. We're giving away the second one. So if you're caller number 105, all you need to know is the first name of last hour's winner. That's how Tablet Tag works. And if you don't know the first name of last hour's winner, well, hey, listen now, find out who wins this hour, and then you'll know the name for next hour. And then in the 8 o'clock hour, listen for the winner. Then you'll know the first name of the winner for the tablet we're going to give away in the 9 o'clock hour. And then for tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., you have to know the 9 a.m. winner today. And we're doing it all week long, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock hours, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're giving away 20 Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets with the keyboard. This is a $1,349 retail value. So the second tablet right now, caller 105, just tell me last hour's winner. What's the name? And then you win your tablet now. So 800-990-1047. That's the number to call in. Caller 105, 800-990-1047. Dial in right now, 800-990-1047 is the Q105 call-in line. 800-990-1047. All right, so back to Hooters for a second here. Darby Allison is the mother of a 5-year-old kid.
Darby.
That's a backwards name.
They're from Iowa.
That explains it.
And she posted a video clip online of the Hooters girl singing happy birthday to the 5-year-old.
They'll sing happy birthday to a kid?
Yes.
That's awesome.
So the 5-year-old's a little boy, and you got the Hooters waitresses in the skimpy little outfits, the little bitty tight orange shorts, and the whole shebang here. And Actually, it's a black and white photo, so I don't. Are they still wearing the orange shorts at Hooters?
Yes.
All right. No, because they had didn't they have a uniform modification?
Sometimes they wear black shorts.
Yeah. I think that's what we read a while ago.
They're feeling crazy.
All right, so people are going nuts online, chastising the parents for bringing their 5-year-old kid to Hooters for the birthday. All right, Roxanne, what say you?
Well, I don't have boys, so I'm trying to think about if I had boys, what would I do? But I'm okay with it. That's their family. That's how they do things in their family. Like I said, I think Hooters is kind of moving in that direction of welcoming to families.
You know, I guess I really don't have a problem with it. Hooters, though, I think for many, they do have. Listen, they have the restaurant image. I mean, that's what they do. I don't think Hooters is family unfriendly.
Right.
You know, I think, by the way, Andrew's up to caller number 62 on the way to 105. So, folks, plenty of room here to try to get in. 800-990-1047. Still looking for caller 105 for the next tablet here on the MJ Morning Show and Tablet Tag. So, listen, I guess I don't have a real problem with it. It's just, you think of a 5-year-old's birthday more at Chuck E. Cheese and not at Hooters, where the girls clearly dress in tight outfits.
Yes,
and
because you did not have the most awesome parents in the world going to Hooters. Anybody could go to Chuck E. Cheese
I tell you
and
what,
watch a guy in a
when is Hudson
mouse outfit.
Your son Hudson, he's now 5, right?
Okay, so he just had his 6th birthday, which I will gladly re-celebrate at Hooters. More importantly, coming up is Max.
Oh, he would.
Yeah.
He's turning 11.
He's
and he
turning
would love
11, so he's got questions now.
Wait a sec. When
He
is
would
Max?
love it
When
like
is,
we
when is
love
he
it.
turning 11?
Like the first week of December,
December
right?
13th.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, all right. So listen, you got to throw his birthday party at Hooters.
We have to throw it at Hooters.
Dude, he would die for it.
Froggy,
What is Kim going to say?
I don't know.
Dude, forget Kim. She doesn't need to come to that one. It'll be you, me, Matillo, Big Lou, Max, Luke.
Max can have his first beer.
I'll bring Hudson. It'll be dope.
Max is sort of girl getting to that age where he's like, you know.
He's got questions. Daddy, what's those? Well, son.
Let me tell you.
Oh, my gosh. We can have a birthday party for Max without Kim there, right?
I'm calling Kim right now.
Last year we had at the trampoline place. What if we could get the Hooters girls to the trampoline place?
Hey,
oh, my God.
Kim?
Yeah,
Are you listening to the show?
I am.
All right. Well, guess what? Max's 11th birthday party is going to be at Hooters.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm on board. I'm in.
There we go. Look at that. This is easy.
We've taken them before.
Maybe we can bring Kim.
This is easy.
Hooters is an excellent client of mine, so I'm a big fan. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, there we go.
MJ, you have to understand, Hooters has changed your image. Yeah, okay.
I know.
Originally it was
They
beer
really
and
have.
wings and guys
And hot girls
but
in tight outfits.
But
and
now they cater to everybody's palate. They have a bunch of
I've never
there's
doubted
great
that.
food.
Listen, they've always catered to
Well, it used to be chicken wings and beer.
Right.
And
I've
then,
seen
pork
little
sandwiches.
league teams in there like celebrating victories.
All right, well, this is it. With Max's 11th birthday in early December is going to be at Hooters.
Wow, it's going to be quite
We need
an affair.
video of the Hooters waitresses singing happy birthday, the whole shebang.
Somebody get Bob on the line.
Let me know who's in, and I'll make a reservation. It'll be great.
You need a reservation at Hooters now?
I don't wanna have to wait for a table. We're gonna have a large party. Let's not wait. Let's not mess around.
Yeah, but the story was the family posted the video online, and some people you took your 5-year-old to Hooters. So I don't have a problem with this, really.
I love Hooters.
All right,
You're gonna see more at the beach. I mean, how much are we sheltering these children? I mean, Max will love it. He'll be all about it.
There you go. It's a Hooters 11th birthday for Froggy's kid. It's simple as that.
That's awesome.
All right,
Finally,
Kim.
my friends are going to come to my
Hey,
kid's
while
party.
I'm here, can I just say happy birthday, Froggy? Love
Oh,
you.
thank you. I appreciate
Happy birthday,
it.
Michael.
It is Froggy's birthday.
So old.
Froggy is 40-something.
Could you imagine?
43.
40. Happy birthday, Froggy.
You know how old I was when I met you two? 19.
You were 19 when you met us?
Now look at me.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
I really
Hey,
thought you
Kim,
and I'd be
I
more
get the
successful.
guys' gifts, and I got Froggy a gift. It's not here yet, but it's mostly for you.
Hey, Kim, I got to run. I got to give away a
I love
tablet.
it.
All right, thanks, Kim.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
All right, I got to pick up. The next line is 105.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Here we go. Good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Amanda.
Amanda, why are you calling the MJ Morning Show right now?
Because my son needs a computer.
Aw. Amanda, how old's your son?
He's 15.
Oh, let's have his birthday at Hooters.
Yeah, he's 15. Amanda.
Good idea.
Amanda, so your 15-year-old son needs a computer. So how would a full Windows Microsoft Surface Pro 8 with Intel processor and a keyboard, how would that sound?
Oh, my God, that would be amazing.
Well, we're looking for caller number 105, and you're only caller number 3.
Oh,
no. Amanda, I'm kidding. Amanda, you win. You got it.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on. What's the name?
Yeah, that's
what. Hang on.
She doesn't just win. She has an opportunity to win.
Jeez, I'm so excited.
She has an opportunity to win.
I'm so excited. I forgot the most important. All right, Amanda, do you know the last hour's winner?
Her name was Diana.
There we go. All right. Jeez.
Now you won.
All right. So I thank you, Fester. I put the cart before the horse.
Okay, and her name is Amanda, right?
All right. I got hung up on Amanda, and I was like, I processed that as that. Okay. So Amanda, you just knew that last hour's winner was Diana.
Yes.
And now I can say, you won. You got it. You win.
Yay. Thank you.
All right. I guess I assumed that you must have known. All right, so Amanda, congratulations. Your kid gets a Microsoft. This is a nice unit. I use this every day. This is my primary computer these days.
Awesome.
You know, full Windows 11. It's fast. It's sleek. It's a gorgeous piece here. So Amanda, I need everyone to remember right now that Amanda is the winner. So when we give away the next unit, next hour, you got to know. Oh, it's now 8 o'clock. Look, we just turned to 8 o'clock. So this hour, we're going to give away another Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet with keyboard. So you just got to know that the winner's name, who's on the phone right now, is Amanda when we tell you to call in now in the 8 o'clock hour for unit number 3 today. All right, Amanda, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, what's your son's first name?
Vincent.
Okay, folks, don't confuse that. Remember, the name is
in,
Amanda.
Yeah, you call it, Vincent. No, you're not the winner. It has to be Amanda.
All right, Amanda, hold on. We're going to get all your information. Where do you live? Where do you live, by the way?
Tampa.
Fantastic. Where does he go to school?
He goes to Wharton High School.
Oh, God, what's his favorite color? How many questions?
Listen, he's a 15-year-old kid in Wharton. It's a great story. What is he? Is he in 10th grade?
9th grade.
9th grade. All right, hold on a minute, okay?
Who's his homeroom teacher?
All right, shut up, Fester.
Questions.
All right, hang on, Amanda.
Thank you.
All right, Amanda's on line 4. Look at that. I was so excited, I forgot to ask.
That's the crux of the whole contest.
I know, it's my freaking contest.
No, you thought of it.
I know. All right, so that's great. So Amanda just won. Now listen for the rest of this hour, and we'll give away another Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet with keyboard, and then we'll do another one in the 9 o'clock hour. You always have to know the previous hour's winner's first name, and that's why we call it tablet tag. Oh, man, we got stuff coming out the wazoo here, because right now, hang on, I got to give you the trip a day song. So also today, your chance to win a 2-night cruise to Grand Bahama Island aboard the Margaritaville at Sea Cruise Line. So this hour's song here is I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. So we're going to play it today in the 4 o'clock hour. So in the 4 o'clock hour, listen for Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody. When you hear it, be the 7th caller to win the Q105 trip a day. So good luck from the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Man, there's just so much stuff going on here.
All right, so everybody calling in now, hang up. Because we're not doing any contest right now. See, that's the thing, MJ. You tell people to call in, you call our 105, and they call in the rest of the hour, and Andrew's getting saddled.
I'll pick up some calls. Hey, it's MJ. We just gave away the tablet. Another one coming up this hour, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Hey, it's MJ. We already gave away the tablet, but we have another one to give away this hour, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, it's MJ. We already gave away the tablet for the 7 o'clock hour. Another one is coming up this hour, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you for listening. I mean, every line is still ringing here.
Yeah, so when MJ says be caller 105, but then once the winner's on the air, that's it for a while.
It's MJ. Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning.
You know we just gave away the tablet, right?
This hour?
Yeah, well, we gave away the 7, so we have one coming up now in the 8 o'clock hour because it's 8:04 now, okay? But keep listening, okay?
But you see, just because it's
Can
a
I
new
get
hour.
the name since I was on the phone?
Oh,
I was listening on my phone to the radio.
Yeah, you got to keep the radio on, though, unless you call in and you're the winner.
I know, but I had to turn it off.
I know. I can't do that. You got to listen. So
we're getting lost in the sauce here, people.
Yeah. All right.
So,
but can they go to the YouTube and roll it back?
I mean, you can go to the YouTube and call it back.
Yeah, I guess you can go to MJTV at MJMorningshow.com and roll it back in here.
I mean, maybe if you send Fester a text, I could slip it to you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I can't cheat. See, that's the beauty of the contest. You have to listen to hear who won. You need the first name. And that's how the contest works. But every line is still ringing. Folks, you can stop calling right now because we'll give away the third one later this hour. Has Don, the IT guy, arrived? Is he in the hallway?
He's been here.
Is he here?
Yes, he's here. He made his way in. No thanks to us.
Roxanne, you saw I was trying to help the guy. MJ was like, he'll be fine. Let him lug up all 20 by himself.
I didn't say that.
Well, it sounded a lot like that. Come
He's
on,
outside the studio.
Go on in, Don. Hey, Don.
Don.
Look at this.
Woo.
Whoa.
Hey. All 20 of these suckers are being rolled in right. Oh, look, there's your Krispy Kreme right there as well.
I'll take the top box.
Yeah.
Top box right here.
Goodness.
Thank you.
All right. Look at that. DonTheITGuy.com helping to facilitate again. Hey, Don, 20 of them?
No, 19.5.
Well,
someone gets a lucky half.
So what's the small box there?
I actually brought that for you.
What is this?
Since you love your Surface so much.
What is it? What is this now?
What is it?
It's the dock.
The dock. I got the Surface dock now. Oh my God! Look at this. Holy jamoli! This is incredible. Wow, Doc, thank you. Let me count these. One. All right, Froggy. Stop.
There's 20 because walking them up the stairs this morning was really fun.
Don, you heard. I was like, listen, let me go help him.
Oh, I heard.
Yeah.
There's Boston cream in there.
There's 20 of them right here. I'm holding up the Microsoft Surface right now to MJTV. So if you're watching MJTV right now at MJMorningshow.com, I'm holding up one of the boxes, and I don't know if you can see there are 20 of them back here. I got a hand cart with 20 of these Surface tablets. These are gorgeous, and the keyboards are already in here. Look at this.
And I have a box of donuts with 12 of them in here. There's 11 of them now. Thank you, Don.
And then 16 little ones, too.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, those are bite-sized for you.
That's going to be lunch.
I'm excited, folks. So we just gave away the second one. We've already given away 2 of the Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets this morning, and we're giving away 20 during the course of the week. And these things are valued at about $1,349. Retail value is $1,349. And that means that this week we're giving away close to $27,000 in these Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets. So it's going to be a hellacious week, and it's now 8:07. So we're giving away another one this hour and then another one next hour. So keep listening. Hey, Rox, I don't know if you saw this. I had this story last week and we just didn't get around to it. Did you see the video that's gone viral of a groom smashing the wedding cake in the bride's face so aggressively that it almost looked like an assault?
No, I didn't see this particular video. I mean, this happens sometimes and you start to say, boy, they like to roughhouse. You know, you'll see couples get pretty aggressive, but this one was really awful.
There is video online, and do me a favor. Could you grab the video, Andrew, and get this up on MJMorningshow.com? We'll put this on. Hey, Don, the IT guy. Thank you, buddy. So, Team Logic IT in St. Petersburg. Don, the IT guy. Thanks for helping to facilitate this again. I appreciate it, man. Always great to see you, Don. All right, so we got to get this video up on our website, MJMorningshow.com. And we'll put it on videos mentioned on the MJ Morning Show. It's going to be that top row, and sometimes you have to scroll to find it, but it'll be in there. And, man, this groom is taking some heat. And what people are saying is, honey, heads up, this guy is a walking red flag. That if he is smashing cake in your face this aggressively, that this could be a warning. You've got people that are warning this bride online. I mean, just days after her wedding, because The wedding cake smash is so aggressive. Do you have it? Did you bring it up on your computer, Roxanne?
I see the still photos, so I'm trying to find the actual video of it.
I've never understood that about weddings. You know, I mean, it's like the bride and the groom, they cut the cake, they feed each other, they may, smear a little on the face, but I've seen several videos in the past where it just got way out of hand.
Yeah, what happens?
I don't see why that's even funny to anybody.
I saw one good one where the groomsmen, it was the groom and the bride, and then I guess it was the best man thought it would be funny to take a bunch of the cake and smash it in the groom's face, and the groom just hauls off and knocks the guy out.
I mean, yeah.
This is his best friend. He knocked him out because he smushed cake in his face.
I just don't get the
and what happens in your brain that you're like all of a sudden, okay, I just want to mess up my beautiful bride's makeup and
where did the tradition start though? Where did that begin?
Gallagher did it. R.I.P.
This is the wrong day to say Gallagher. Rest in peace.
Oh man, Gallagher died on Friday. The news broke that Gallagher passed away. I never saw that guy.
He went to Plant High School. Did you know that?
I thought I did remember that.
Yeah. My uncle went to school with
It's like, I think he went to USF, like on USF's like famous alumni, like Gallagher's the most famous one.
Yeah, Gallagher dead at 76.
Now it gives fake Gallagher the chance to come up, his brother.
But it's kind of young these days. Has anyone in the room, anyone ever go see Gallagher? And I guess his heyday was what, like the 1980s or?
Yeah, when he did 27 Showtime specials.
Yeah, I watched his Showtime. I watched his specials on cable. I've never seen him in person.
Pretty funny stuff. You remember the one time when he smashed that thing?
Oh, yeah. That was the act.
Sludge-o-matic, here we go.
Okay, so this guy made millions of dollars just by clocking fruit with a mallet.
And what about his brother? His brother took his look, took his name, and took his act, and now he's dead. Is he the new Gallagher, his brother?
Who's going to stop him?
Anyway, Gallagher dead at 76, so I guess, is he going to be buried with a watermelon in the coffin?
They're going to smash his coffin with a watermelon.
His coffin is shaped like a watermelon.
They're going to smash his coffin with a sledgehammer at the funeral.
5,000.
Anyway, hey, Gallagher, rest in peace, buddy. So we got cake getting smashed in people's faces. We got Gallagher. No, but seriously, did you find the video?
I just I'm looking everywhere. I'm just seeing the still shots of it. Where is it?
You know what?
Is it on our website?
Well, I got Hey, Andrew, did you find the video of the cake smash?
I have a copy. I'm trying to find a way to get it on our website.
Okay, all right. So he's got a copy. So you know what? I got so distracted with these tablets. I meant to have the video up so you guys can see it. All right. So look at the still shots.
Yeah, the still shots. I mean, he kind of looks like he's strong arm. Did he knock
there,
her over?
Right there. Yeah, she kind of goes back. I saw the video. The video is pretty aggressive.
I just have stills here. I got to find where they got that from.
Now the bride is saying that, hey, it was all in good fun, but.
That's the other side of it.
People are commenting online. It's like, honey, no. This was not like a normal cake smash. And people are trying to warn this woman that this is like some kind of an indication here. So you got to be very careful. Man, look at the phones. Every line is continuing to ring. Every line. Folks, we're not giving away the tablet just yet. So if you're calling in now, you can. It's going to be a little bit. So keep listening. You never know when I'm going to tell you to call in. But if you're calling in right now, I'm just letting you know that you can give your fingers a rest for a few minutes. All right? Tablet tag will continue this hour, and we'll tell you exactly when to phone in here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. All right, so we'll get the, you know what? Let's get the bride smashing video up as well at mjmorningshow.com. Hey, speaking of funerals and people passing away, I hate to be morbid here, but I saw one of these Dear Abby deals, and we don't spend a lot of time on Dear Abby.
Yeah, but once in a while, I can't go by Dear Abby and at least not read the dilemma, because once in a while, man, it's great.
Every once in a while, one of these pops up, and I see it on, I don't know, FARC, or I see it on one of the aggregation websites, and this is a little bizarre. And the Dear Abby, listen, I'm just going to read the letter. It's only like 2 sentences. This is like the quickest Dear Abby letter of all time. Dear Abby, I don't cry when friends or close relatives pass away, which embarrasses me and makes me feel guilty. I do feel empathy, though. I cry only when a pet has died. What's wrong with me?
I don't think that person's alone.
Really?
I mean, there's a very short list of people that I would weep over who died, and none of which are in this room.
So if any of us pass, you're not going to weep for any of us?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean,
wow.
Thanks,
dude.
But honestly, I'm not an overcrier. I'm not an overcrier.
Yeah, but you also have deprived your kids of knowing what it's like to have a great family dog.
We had a great family dog.
No. The Chihuahua, that dog, how long has that dog been gone?
2-3 years.
Oh, I thought it was long.
Right. That dog's been dead for like 5 or 6 years.
What are you talking about?
I put that dog down the summer of 19. Maybe summer of 18. 18.
Oh, maybe 7. Could be 16.
Could be 16.
Could be before the kids were born.
All right, so my son's never had a dog. He probably wants a dog.
That's what I'm talking about. So has your son, Hudson, has he asked for a dog?
Yeah, he wants a dog, but he wants everything. He wants a goat. He wants a dog.
Wants
he wants a lizard.
Wants a fire engine.
Yeah, he wants everything.
Wants a horse. Wants a pony.
He wants a monster truck. You name it.
Did you want a Hooters girl?
He will.
So why don't you get the kid a dog?
Oh, stupid dog.
Stop eating during the show.
I'm sorry. I don't want a dog.
But this is a very important question. I wonder if we have any people listening that cry over pets that die, but don't cry over people.
I guarantee that there's people out there that would be more devastated if they saw a dog get hit by a car than a human get hit by a car.
Well, that's terrible. Okay. I mean, I don't want to see anyone get hit. I don't want to see any animal. Listen, if I see a skunk in the road, or if I see a raccoon or an opossum, I mean, that I don't want to see that. That upsets me.
This isn't a fair analogy because a dog or a cat or a pet becomes a member of the family. Betty in accounting is just Betty in accounting. I mean, listen, Betty dies. Oh, wow, that's awful. But it's just Betty. But your dog is in your life every day. That's a family member, right?
Okay, so what are we comparing here? I must have been texting somebody.
Hold on, hold on. You just missed the whole last segment of the show?
No, I know that it's dogs and people, but who would cry over? They'd cry more over a dog.
What do you think you heard on the show? Hold on, you're so engrossed with our text lines that you're not listening to the show?
I'm trying to be better at living in the moment.
We're going to have to move the text lines over here.
Give us an instant Roxanne recap for the last 2 minutes of the show.
I think I have an idea about it, but I'm just a little
fuzzy.
fuzzy.
Hold on. You're in the studio with headphones on and you missed what we just talked about for the last 3 minutes?
Well, as soon as you said death, I'm like, I don't want to listen to death. And then I just... And I got really engrossed in a text conversation.
What are you texting people over there? No, share with me what you just got engrossed with.
Well, today is also Jimmy's birthday, Jimmy and Brandon, and he said, give Froggy a happy birthday from me.
That's really important.
So you're not paying attention to our content on the air because you're texting listeners.
Talking to Jimmy.
Jimmy on his birthday.
Yeah, I'm talking about births. You guys are talking about deaths.
No,
not exactly.
Listen, the story is that it's a Dear Abby story. And this person wrote in and said that they don't cry when a friend or a family member passes.
Okay.
They only cry when a pet has died.
Okay. Well, there's some deep-rooted psychological issues there.
I mean, who's the family member? If the family member's a parent,
it doesn't say
one
that.
thing. If the family member's, Aunt Millie, who you haven't seen in 20 years.
Is Millie okay?
No, she's dead.
Should I
now listen, I do think that the last couple of years has kind of desensitized a lot of people to,
death.
Death. Yeah.
Should I read the response? It's very quick.
What does Abby have to say?
Dear Abby, but I only cry when my pets die, not when close friends or family pass. Dear Dry-Eyed, no one can predict when they will be moved to tears, so please quit beating yourself up over whether teardrops flow or not. When a friend or relative passes, if the only time you cry over a death is when you have lost your pets, I surmise you may have had a deeper emotional attachment to them than your late relatives. Wait a minute. So it means you care more about a pet's life than a human life? That's a little odd. I think Abby's all senile now.
All right, hold on.
I think Abby's got dementia.
MJ.
Yes.
Uncle Jack. Right? You have an Uncle Jack.
Schnitt?
Yeah, Jack, yeah.
Uncle Jack passes.
Yep.
Talk a little fast.
How many tears are you going to shed?
I'm gonna probably shed tears. I'm probably gonna cry.
Now,
It's my dad's brother.
Okay, right.
It's my uncle.
You're not gonna cry.
But your dog. That's an emotion. That's much more emotional.
The tears would flow.
You remember about 15 years ago when his dog got lost when we were on the air? And,
you left the show.
He left the show.
MJ's left the show for nothing. Nothing.
You know what I think it is? I think it's like animals don't hurt us.
MJ
Animals
sent
just
his wife.
love us.
MJ sent his wife two weeks ago to a colonoscopy by herself just so he could do a radio show with us. His dog got out of the gate. He took off. Guys, I'm out of here. Bye.
Online logo guy found him, remember?
Float the boat yourself. I'll be back tomorrow.
Scarlett got out.
Pets are different.
Was it Scarlett or was it Rome?
One of the two
One of my Jack Russells got out.
Left the door open.
Oh, that's what it was.
Or the gate.
The lawn guy left the gate open. This is when we were over near Himes and in between Himes and MacDill in South Tampa.
MJ's like, I gotta go.
The lawn guy left the gate open, and one of our Jack Russells just left because the gate was open. And a listener, remember, he was a service member. I think he was at MacDill Air Force Base, and it was a service member who found my dog on, I think, Himes, like way up on Himes. The dog had just like taken off because Jack Russells will just boom, they'll just run.
Like on Himes a mile away.
And Michelle called you crying. You guys fell apart. If Uncle Jack Schnitt got lost going out of the back door, would you cry?
I'm not surprised Jack got
Early
lost.
work.
He's been losing his mind lately.
I do remember that. I said, guys, I got to run, and I just left. I wasn't going to continue to do the show.
You've never left the show other than that day.
If you compare a second circle relative, somebody who's not in your immediate nuclear family, to your relationship with your dog, I think, I kind of agree with this person.
Wow. You are heartless.
Yeah.
Fester has no soul.
Listen, I didn't cry when Uncle Norman kicked the bucket.
I think it's because our pets are so, like, they just give you love. That's all they really give you. Sometimes they'll pee on people. Sometimes they'll be naughty. But for the most part, they just give you love. And humans are much
I
less.
don't cry. I didn't cry when Meatball died.
Do you guys want to hear a crazy email that I got?
Please.
And I think we have to try to find this guy. I got an email from David.
Oh, David.
And David just confessed to me, hey, MJ, let me get the email. I was just going to paraphrase.
So he's a listener who emailed you in? MJ at mjmorningshow.com?
Yep. So I get this email. It's from David. And he sent it to MJ at mjmorningshow.com. So, folks, you can email me anytime you want. My private personal email is mj at mjmorningshow.com. So people send me links to stories. If someone sees something that we got to talk about on the show, people will send me story links. People will ask questions. To get a hold of me, my private email is mj at mjmorningshow.com. David sends me a note, and let me share this. MJ, am I the only one that does this? When I'm in the supermarket and I see a grocery cart filled with groceries and the person turns their back, I take one of the items out of the basket.
Oh, my God. That's so funny.
Is it? Or is it?
And walk away with it.
What a creep. What's the point?
Hang on. When the person gets home, they go crazy trying to figure out what happened to that item.
Well, wouldn't they notice when they're in line?
Am I the only person who does this? No, they won't. When you got a whole basket full of stuff and you're putting on the conveyor, no. When you get home, you might not even remember immediately that you're looking for a particular item, but then you go to get that item.
Yeah, what if it's in the recipe? It's like specifically calls for tarragon, and it took your tarragon off the thing.
Froggy,
of all the recipes, tarragon, yes.
My God, the tarragon is missing. So, Froggy, I think you nailed it. This is a really, really creepy thing to do.
It's like he's getting his jollies, like stealing little items.
You know what I find creepy is when people pull a trick or a prank on someone and they don't even need to be present to watch it unfold. That's weird because the payoff isn't until the guy gets home or the woman gets home and is mad because she can't cook her stuff.
You know what? I'm going to call David the supermarket slithead. But replace the L with an H.
I like leaving the L. Stupid.
I'm a supermarket slithead. Yeah.
Supermarkets, you slithead.
Listen, that's pretty funny.
It's funny, but it's weird and it's creepy, and it seems like he's getting a little.
Froggy is pretty reckless, and Froggy's immediate inclination was, "That's creepy."
I mean, I would do. It's really no payoff. There's no.
I think this is odd. Roxanne, you think this is invasive, right?
Well, I think it's kind of cruel.
It's mean. It's cruel.
Yes.
But Festa thinks it's the greatest thing ever. Festa thinks it's funny.
Greatest thing ever is a stretch, but I could see a lot of humor.
I guess it depends on what you take.
Again, like I said, Festa has no soul whatsoever.
But listen, you see somebody there, but their cart is just overflowing full, and it's left there in the aisle. But
who thinks of this? Who thinks that in a supermarket, when you see somebody shopping with a cart full of groceries, I'm going to really screw with their head when they're not looking? I'm going to take an important item, or I don't know if it's important, but just take
item.
But I wonder if I don't have David's phone number here, just the email.
You take this box of Uncrustables.
I wonder if David, if he kind of like looks the cart over to see what item could he take out of somebody's cart that would be the most disruptive.
No, you don't have time for that. You got to grab and go because you're a surefire confrontation if they catch you.
Oh man, this is
kind of odd.
This is socially defective. But
I'm curious as to why David wanted to reach out and tell you about this.
Why would someone think of this? Why would somebody do this? Why would you want to invade their space, potentially wreck their day? And if you're just tuning in, got an email, David says that at the supermarket, if someone's got a basket full of groceries, if they're not looking and their back is turned, he'll take something out of the cart and walk away with it. So I'm assuming that they go crazy when they get home on wondering what happened to that item. I know I put it in the basket. Where is it?
See, it just.
And then I'm sure you grab the receipt to see if they charge you for that item, and then you're probably going through a whole item. Oh, it's not there. But then it drives you nuts. What happened to it? It was in the basket.
You see, the kind of pranks I did when I was a kid, I was really, for a while, I was into getting tubes of toothpaste and putting them under back tires in parking lots. So when people back up, the car next to them.
Yeah.
Toothpaste, of course.
But you're into that for $1.50.
Yeah, and then I watch it, at least. I'm watching the payoff. I'm watching the car get destroyed by fluoride. I don't understand the payoff of this.
Just putting toothpaste under a tire?
And then it explodes all over the car next to it when they back up.
Have you never driven over a tube of toothpaste? You have not lived,
my friend. It doesn't explode with massive force, does it?
Have you never done it before? Let me try it on. Let me get a.
Yeah, put your 5,000-pound car on a tube of Crest.
Let me try it with your car. Tomorrow. You park next to Fester.
No, I'll tell you what. Why don't we have you park next to Fester's Lincoln Town car and you guys video this? That's what I want to see. Guess what?
That's fine.
You guys just bought. Fester's driving a hunk. Fester's driving a load of junk.
I'm driving a 2004 Millionaire's car, okay? It's a 2004 Lincoln Town car, the finest car Detroit's ever produced.
Fester's driving a 2004 Lincoln Town car. All right, I tell you what, for tomorrow morning, you guys shoot a video. I want to see Froggy, your truck, running over toothpaste and having it explode all over Fester's car. I want to see if this
Easy breezy.
I want to see if this really produces something crazy.
Okay, that's fine. I know the physics, and I know it'll work.
All right, we're going to give away the third tablet in just a bit. In just minutes, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to call yet, but coming up shortly, I will tell you what number caller to be. There's the noise.
Oh, my God, that was so bad.
That was blatant.
Did you hear that noise?
Yes.
Oh my!
Now, does that go over the air? If Andrew played that back, can we hear that?
I'm talking, and my headphones are clamped to my ears, and I just heard that noise.
That's not a water pipe.
It is crazy. What is the noise in the studio? It's driving me nuts.
Cigarettes.
What is it? Where are you going? Fester, where are you going?
I gotta go to the hallway for a minute.
Oh, God.
Fester's got to go to the hallway.
He's been having a problem in here. Roxanne?
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to ignore it.
No!
I've mentally shut down my olfactory system today, so I don't have to.
Fester, you just left the room.
No, you need to stay out longer than that.
Fester, you're still crop dusting.
You're going to trail it back in with you.
What did you eat last night?
I don't know, but I am.
Is that?
This is not right.
Gut is on fire. I don't know.
Is that a tuna melt?
I'm just.
Will you stop?
I'm very gassy today.
At least he left. At least he left the room.
Well, here's the best part about being in the studio is that everybody has their headphones on, so you could have an SBD and nobody really knows. Roxanne,
listen, I don't.
Roxanne wears her headphone side saddle, so the opposite ear is always out, so she always catches me and she gives me like the glare. So I had to step out. So don't go down that side of the hallway. For at least 10 minutes. Sorry, guys.
Unbelievable.
All right.
Absolutely unbelievable. All right, so here's what I want to do. If anybody happens to be in a supermarket and you see somebody taking an item out of somebody's cart, get their picture. And I wonder if it's going to be David.
You're going to have to be real quick to get a picture of that.
Should we expose David?
So
David, the supermarket slithead?
You'll never catch him. He's like a ninja, MJ. I got a text to my personal cell phone. Thank you again, Froggy. From some guy in the 863. He says, I sneak up to people's carts and add stuff all the time.
Whoa. Hold on. What?
That's funny.
Here, read the second text.
Wait a sec.
He just sent this to me. We've been having this conversation the last 2-3 minutes.
All right. So as you know, Froggy has given out Fester's private cell phone.
Yeah, 813-310-8444. Can we post a link to my new merch line?
Can I finish this? So as you know, Froggy has given out Fester's personal cell phone number 1,000 times so far on the MJ. As I'm holding the phone.
Yes, 813-310-8444. Text.
As I'm holding the phone, it keeps buzzing. People are sending. Oh, geez.
I average like 300 to 500 texts just on a regular morning show.
So I have Fester's phone in my hand, and it says, I sneak up and add stuff to people's carts all the time. You have to add small stuff so they don't notice until they get checked out.
Okay, well, I think that's kind of cute.
What's the point?
Hold on.
Listen to this.
That's cute.
Listen.
I added so much stuff to a little old lady's cart one time. She got pissed off and left her stuff at the checkout line
That's funny.
at Publix. She couldn't figure out for the life of her how she got all that stuff in there. Oh, my God.
I don't know if it's nice to do that to little old ladies. But, to do it to just, if someone did that to me, okay, I get home. I think my kids had put the stuff in there. Like, what's all this extra stuff I didn't remember putting in my cart?
See everything. Fester, you will not believe the number of texts that are coming out of your phone.
I know.
Listen to this. Here's another one. I add stuff all the time. I put condoms, anchovies, and capers in people's shopping carts.
Somebody put condoms in the old ladies.
Yeah, I love 2 of those 3 items.
Oh, my God.
I don't use lifestyles.
Where's the magnums?
813-310-8444, please.
Listen, it's okay. MJ, that's hysterical. That's funnier on a different level because you're seeing everything on the conveyor belt going to the checkout clerk, and you're like, wait, hold on. That's not mine. That is mine. That's not mine.
No.
For an old lady, you think you have dementia.
Oh, listen to this. People are... Fester, you have dozens of texts coming into your phone.
I know.
Listen to this one. As a kid, I used to add bacon to Hasidic Jews' shopping carts when I lived in Brooklyn.
Right, that's awful.
That is terrible.
That is awful.
You don't do that.
That means all their groceries are infected.
No, it's still in the packaging. But still, that is terrible.
MJ is entertained and offended in so many ways, guys.
These are texts coming in.
Dude, I'm reading these as because you give away Fester's phone number every minute.
Can we post the link to my new merch line?
No,
please.
It needs a big rollout. We just can't
don't give Fester's phone number out again.
813-310-8444. You just want to do a big rollout?
Why do you do it so fast?
813-310-8444.
Now people are saying hi to me. Hi, MJ.
Okay, yeah.
Because people know that I'm holding your phone now.
Right.
So people are saying hi to me now. Hi, MJ.
Okay, what are you going to do? Just sit there and talk to listeners?
Oh, hang on a sec. Now people are saying they pick up people's pre-made subs at Publix.
Okay, that's not right. That is not right.
This is taking a turn.
These are evil people.
Because, when you go to the deli at Publix, they have a rack of all the pre-made subs. and that has a name on him. So people are just taking other people's subs and then checking out with them.
MJ, how about like tomorrow night you take my phone home with you, and like from 6 to 7, listeners can just text you. You can
take your phone. I'm telling you, it
won't stop.
It's nonstop. How do I put the phone on?
I think it is on silent. I think it's on.
No, it's on silent now. Yeah, it is. But
Okay.
I was gonna put it on. I was gonna put it on Audible so you could hear the thing go bing, 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 bing. Just leave it. Leave it off. Leave it. It's buzzing every 3 seconds.
Yeah.
His number's a hot commodity.
All right. So do you want to say what's going to happen here?
What's going to happen?
Do you want to do like a soft mention of your merch line?
I think we could put some still images up. I don't think this is the appropriate.
This is not the official rollout, but
yeah.
Apparently, Froggy is going to be selling
Text Fester merch.
Froggy's going to be selling Text Fester T-shirts with like a caricature of Fester and then Fester's cell number on the T-shirts. And you're going to sell these?
I got a whole merch line. I got coffee mugs.
Through what portal? What venue is?
I've got. What else do I have?
Is it like a cafe press?
Is this going to be like on Etsy?
It's like a t-shirt website and a
who made
merchandise website.
Who made the caricature of me?
One of my friends.
It's pretty good, but it's not your snarky side of you. It's like your jovial side of you.
Well, we want him to be happy.
The caricature, MJ, and send me the link again, Froggy. Looks like it's the artwork of like the Flintstones. It has like that Hanna-Barbera vibe.
But then it says text Fester 813-310-8444. And I think I saw a mock-up. Are those T-shirts really going to be like $26.95?
Oh, we don't have the pricing done yet.
I was going to say that's too much for a T-shirt. $26.95.
Hold on now. We're all going to want to take a sip from this pond, okay? So let's not go crazy.
Oh, hold on. You're saying that Froggy, this is going to be a community effort that we're all going to share in the profits from the Fester Text merchandise?
No, just me.
Yeah, how far are you going to let this one go, MJ, before you're like, whoa, hold on a second.
Yeah,
let's renegotiate this
I think we got to
Have you guys seen the thermoses we've got? We've got female shirts.
Who's going to buy a Yeti cup with my face on? My phone number.
We got female tights.
Okay.
With your face on the ass.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Right on the booty.
Apparently, in the near future.
Coming soon, guys.
Froggy's going to roll out a whole merch line with Fester's face and his cell number on T-shirts.
Coming from the guy who resold crank calls 14 times at $30 a CD.
Who's vibrating around here?
That's Fester's cell phone.
That's his.
Fester's cell phone will not stop buzzing.
Turn it up.
Oh my goodness! Do you guys know what this means?
John Travolta died now.
Do you know what this means?
What? I have no idea.
Did you see over the weekend who apparently turned down the role of Danny Zuko in Grease?
What? There was somebody, that role was made for him.
No. John Travolta was not the first choice.
Ooh, I didn't know about this.
It could have been somebody else and Olivia Newton-John.
Changed John's life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, multiplying. I'm losing control.
Well, was it almost Horseshack?
No. I think.
Epstein?
Who was huge? Who was huge back in like the late 70s?
Chevy Chase.
Know. What?
Jim Belushi.
No.
How great would that have been?
Steve Martin.
This is unbelievable. Guys, think. Put your brain together.
How about you give us a hint?
It has been revealed. This guy was interviewed by Chris Wallace on that CNN interview show that he does after the whole, I guess, internet streaming platform collapsed. So they had I think they're paying Chris Wallace so much money. They stole him from Fox News Sunday.
You got to have him do something.
Yeah, so he's doing like an interview show on Sunday nights.
Okay, I have two good guesses.
From where?
She's
my
reading her
head.
text line. It's not from her head.
My head. No.
You're looking at the text line.
Look, happy birthday, Froggy. Happy birthday, Froggy. That's all
Right,
that's on the
right,
text
right.
line.
So
give us your two good texts.
Who turned down the role that John Travolta got in Grease?
I'm going to guess Clint Eastwood.
That is incorrect.
Okay. How about Warren Beatty?
That is incorrect.
thought you said good guesses. I'm sorry. I digress. You were right.
All right, let me give you a hint.
Webster.
Oh, no. Oh.
Webster. What the hell?
The Fonz.
Henry Winkler?
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay.
Henry Winkler
Yeah.
Henry Winkler says he's a damn fool for turning down the role.
Wait, is he about 10 years older than Travolta, though?
Well, he was Fonzie during the Happy Days times.
Yeah, let me check this.
And listen, I was just a little kid. I saw Grease in the summer of 79. Is that about right? 79, 78? I was like 12 or 13 years old when I saw Grease.
I think Henry Winkler was like in his upper 20s when he was.
Look at pictures of Henry Winkler compared to John Travolta now.
Yeah.
And tell me who's older.
I emceed an event with Henry Winkler a couple years ago.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Okay, John Travolta's born in 1954.
Okay.
And Henry Winkler was born in 1945.
Oh, my God.
Mr. C.
Oh, yeah, he's 77 years old now. But I had no idea that the Fonz, Henry Winkler, was offered the part that John Travolta got in Grease, Danny Zuko.
I can't imagine him singing.
Yeah, that's another good point.
Yeah. It's not like John Travolta can sing that good.
Yeah,
but
he's not a fan. John Travolta's not a great singer.
Oh.
You know,
he's kind of like a ham. Yeah.
I'm sure that took a lot of takes for him to do these songs.
I can't sing these songs. It's too hard.
Sandy.
Oh, Sandy. Let me elbow you in the boob.
That's a significantly more interesting casting news, but did you see who was almost offered the role of Superman back in the day? The Christopher Reeves role?
Not Reeves. Christopher Reeve, right?
The iconic
Christopher,
Superman.
Yeah, Reeve, no S.
The iconic Superman movies over the late 70s, early 80s.
Chuck Lorre.
Nick Nolte.
Are you serious?
Nick Nolte was in the running. He was one of the finalists.
Nick Nolte was a finalist for Superman. Nick Nolte is a disaster these days.
I'll be Superman. I don't care. I'll be Superman. Stupid Superman.
Is Nick Nolte still alive?
Yeah, he's still
drunk
alive.
in an airport.
That's right. No, he's drunk in an airport.
I remember his classic mugshot.
Oh, my God. Hey, did you see? This is, and folks, we're going to give away the next tablet in minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the next Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet. This will be number 3. We've given away one in the 6 o'clock hour. We've given away one last hour in the 7 o'clock hour. And we'll give away the next one in the 8 o'clock hour. It is now 8:41. We'll give away the next one here momentarily here on the MJ Morning Show. So stand by. Just a matter of minutes. Did you see the guy that got a box cutter on a Frontier flight that was headed to Tampa?
Yeah, I read about that on Saturday. Is there an update?
I thought there was 2 of them he had.
He did. This is a bizarre story. So they took the blade out of one, but then they missed another one? First of all, why would you hand the guy back the box cutter with the razor blade taken out?
I've got a bottle of cologne taken by TSA.
They take everything.
Yeah.
Michelle had a little portable corkscrew with a plastic handle that has been in her bathroom kit for 15 years. And this is the craziest thing. It got taken away at what airport? In Italy. We were at the airport. What airport was it?
It's in Italy.
You know what? I think we're in Sardinia. We were flying from Sardinia into Bologna, and Michelle, she's traveled like 150,000, 200,000 miles. I mean, for years. It's one of those little cheap ones, where you pull the cap off and the cap goes in like perpendicular. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. It's a cheap emergency corkscrew to open up a bottle of wine.
That she keeps in her bathroom stuff?
Yeah, well, she kept it in her bathroom kit. It was just in the zippered compartment. She has one of those fold-out bathroom kits with all the makeup and all the Q-tips and all that. So that's where she kept it. It got confiscated at an airport in Italy on Sardinia a couple of years ago. And you want to do the craziest freaking thing?
Sure.
This is nuts. They take it away. No, you can't have it. They take it away, and they throw it in their little pile of contraband. When we get through the security at the Sardinia, Italy airport, it feeds you right into a whole gift shop. So you got to walk through this whole store area to get to your gate. They sold corkscrews in the gift shop.
That's why.
Oh my God. I'm like, what is going on here? So I grab one and I'm yelling at the guy. I lean over because there's like a wall. And I'm like, hey, corkscrews over here. Give us back our corkscrew.
That's a good way to get yourself in an Italian jail.
Yeah, get arrested and thrown in an Italian jail. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next we'll give away the next tablet in minutes. Folks, don't move. We are minutes away from the next tablet being given away here on the MJ Morning Show. This will be number 3. So minutes from right now, keep listening. I'll tell you exactly when to call in and make sure you know the name of last hour's winner for you to win your very own Microsoft tablet. And that's next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Don't move. Now, if you're... 4 and we got what 6 minutes left in the 8 o'clock hour. So 6 minutes left in the 8 o'clock hour. So I got to give away the tablet right now. By the way, I'm going to vary it up. So it's not always going to be at the later end of the hour. We just got really busy. So let's give away tablet number 3 right now. And then, of course, we'll do tablet number 4 next hour in the 9 o'clock hour. You got the MJ Morning Show. MJ here with Froggy and Fester and Roxanne. Happy birthday to Froggy. Yep. Yeah, Froggy's birthday today. Let's make somebody's day also by asking for caller number... Let's go with...
Why don't you go with Froggy's age?
Yeah, how old are you, Froggy?
Oh, God, 43.
All right, let's go with caller 43 right now.
But, that's still a cool age. Just you said it the other day, MJ, that that's still you're still cool.
All right, caller 43. It's Froggy's birthday, and that's how old he is today. Caller 43 right now, 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Caller 43. Andrew is screening calls right now. I can see his mouth moving. You're caller 1. Hi, you're caller 2. Hi, you're caller 3. Hi, you're caller 4.
It's a great phone answer, that.
All right, so caller 43 right now, you'll win a Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet with keyboard valued at $1,349 retail value. If you're caller 43 and you know last hour's winner's first name, that's how this works. So if you don't know last hour's winner's first name, well, guess what? You need to listen right now for the next winner and know this name, and then you can try again next hour, because we're going to take calls again next hour and ask for, hey, who won this hour? So that's how Tablet Tag works. Now, for tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., you got to know the winner that we're going to have next hour in the 9 o'clock hour. And we're giving away 20 Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets, 20 of them, all this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every single hour. And this is number 3 on this Monday. So stand by. Andrew is answering the calls. So where are we? It's 8:56. So we should be through pretty quickly. I probably can just wait a sec here before I get back into the Frontier story. But, man, this is a bizarre story. I don't know how this guy got on the airplane. It's a very convoluted story, and TSA is releasing all kinds of information here.
Well, they found one box cutter, right?
Right. So they found one, but they missed a second one, apparently. This is crazy. On this box cutter story, and what adds to the whole, I think, interesting nature of the story is that the plane was coming here to Tampa.
Yep.
This was a flight from the Cincinnati area, northern Kentucky, and the flight was landing here in Tampa. So if you don't know the story, we'll give you the full rundown. Hey, Andrew, you're on. Okay, here we go. All right, we'll do the whole story on the box cutter in just a second, because when it comes to airplanes, folks, you don't want to hear about box cutters, because that's how 9/11 was pulled off.
That's the first thing I think of.
Oh my God, yeah. And I mean, I got a lot of questions here. All right, let's go. Let's go with caller number 43. It is this line right here. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show.
Hi, good morning, MJ.
Good morning. Who is this?
This is Kathy.
Kathy?
Yes.
Are you calling for the free gerbil we're giving away?
I don't need a gerbil, but I'll take a computer.
All right, Kathy, are you calling for the Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet with keyboard?
Yes, I am.
The third one we're going to give away today already.
Awesome. Yes.
All right, Kathy, can you tell us last hour's winner's first name?
Amanda.
That is correct!
Yay!
Boom, Kathy.
Oh my gosh.
You got it. This is gorgeous. By the way, I'm looking at a whole hand truck, or what is this, like a luggage cart? What is this thing? A cart.
It's a great dolly.
Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Well, hello, dolly. I'm looking at a dolly here, and it's got all 20 of these brand new Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets all stacked up on the I'm going to post a picture on my Instagram in just a bit. If you want to see what this looks like, I'll post it soon on my Instagram. Is Kathy, are you on Instagram?
I am.
Do you follow me?
I do, I think, actually. I double check that, but I do. I don't do... I'm old school. I'm on Facebook most of the time.
I got you. All right, so I'm certified MJ Radio. Certified MJ Radio is my Instagram, and I'm going to post a picture of all 20 of these tablets as soon as we go to commercial break in a bit. So, Kathy, congratulations. You got it. You have a Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet. You've got number 3 today. You knew that last hour was Amanda, and guess what? People listening right now, keep listening, because next hour, in the 9 o'clock hour, and we're only like 20 seconds away from 9 o'clock hour beginning, so sometime in the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to ask for another caller, and all you have to know is that the previous winner was Kathy, and you'll win the next tablet here on Tablet Tag on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. All right, Kathy, I'm going to put you on hold carefully, and
okay, thank you.
Andrew's going to get all your information, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much, MJ.
Kathy, thanks for listening. Love you too. Appreciate it.
Bye, Kathy.
All right. There we go.
Bye, Kathy. I said that just so you could imitate me like that.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
I know.
Bye, Kathy.
He's such a grump.
I'm not a grump. I'm just an observer.
I am a grump. I'm not a grump. You are a grump.
Fester,
I'm an observer.
You have turned into an ornery bastard.
I am the most honest person here.
There's literally no reason to make fun of the way
okay. Oh, wow. I have a feminine voice. Imagine that, because I'm a girl.
I would say, bye, Kathy. If Froggy would have said, bye, Kathy, I would have mocked him too.
Let me finish with the
opportunity.
I'm finishing with the Frontier box cutter story, and then we've discovered the damn noise in the studio. Mike.
The mystery is solved?
The mystery solved.
Is it something that you thought, or is it quite shocking?
I thought it sounded like a chair. I thought it sounded like a wooden chair being dragged across the floor, but we don't have wooden chairs. Our chairs are all like these what do you call it? Like bar stool chairs or whatever, with rollers, with wheels.
Rollers on
yeah. All right. So first, though, the crazy story on Frontier Airlines, and you got to hear this. A passenger on a Frontier Airlines flight, allegedly boarded with 2 box cutters, was seen acting erratically, was taken into custody after the flight from Cincinnati, technically it's northern Kentucky, the greater Cincy area, and the flight was to Tampa Bay, right to Tampa International Airport. I wonder which animal was on the tail of this Frontier flight. All the Frontier planes have
oh yeah, so cute,
like Chucky the crocodile, or
duck-billed platypus,
bears,
Otto the otter, or
they have names for the animals.
Yeah, oh yeah, each animal has a name.
You haven't seen Barry the bear?
I have not.
Either have I.
Okay.
You got Willie the worm. You got big old worm. You got on the tail end. So this flight was headed from the Cincinnati area to Tampa Bay and was diverted, made an emergency landing in Atlanta. And this passenger was acting erratically on the flight, was taken into custody, according to the TSA. Several passengers on the flight, including military veterans and a former law enforcement officer, they helped the crew subdue this whack job when it made the emergency landing in Atlanta. Now, it was headed right here to Tampa Bay. A passenger on board the
That's
aircraft.
a story we've been following from overnight.
Is that it?
I was looking for different news stories and pictures of
just roll it.
Okay.
Let's play it.
All right.
Airlines flight headed to Tampa from Cincinnati was diverted to Atlanta. The airline says a passenger had a box cutter on that flight. Let's go straight out to 11 Alive's Karis Belger, and she's at Hartford.
Yeah, this is 11 Alive in Atlanta.
Now, and Karis, you heard from someone who had a loved one on that flight. What are they telling you? I bet they were afraid.
Well, I did hear from a man named Aaron Burgess. He says his girlfriend Victoria was on that plane. He spoke with her this morning and says that she is still shaken up by what happened. I've been trying to get some more answers, but here's what I've been able to learn so far. That flight took off yesterday from Cincinnati. It was headed to Tampa, and it was diverted once it was discovered a passenger on the plane had a box cutter. We know that once that flight was diverted, the passenger was removed and taken off the plane and into custody. We do not know exactly the circumstances that led to that box cutter being discovered.
Hit pause. There's more information out. First of all, that's like an amateur reporter. That's Atlanta. Have you know? Let me.
That woman couldn't talk.
Let me point something out here. Even in the Tampa Bay area, there are so many reporters that are on local TV now, and I'll say it. Channel 8, Channel 13, Channel 10, Channel 28. There are so many of these new reporters that they would 5, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, they would not be on the air here. They'd be doing 5, 6 years in a tiny market in Iowa.
Yeah, working
to cut their teeth and build up their chops.
Same thing with radio.
But I'm telling you right now, the quality of like some of the new reporters, it's so bad on local TV. What is going on? You know what it is? The industry has become so cheap that they're not paying for quality, high-priced talent. Instead, they're putting people it's almost like they're fresh out of college or something, and they're putting them right on the air in the 13th largest TV market here in Tampa Bay.
I cut my teeth in Tampa, but I'm an anomaly. But I do have to say, the interesting thing to me about that, what we just listened to, is...
But that's Atlanta. That's an even bigger market than Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
And she sounds like she should be in Wichita Falls, Texas for like 5 years. And even then she might not make it. But when you watch local TV, you've got a bunch of really good reporters, but a lot of these new reporters that I'm seeing, they needed to do like 5 or 6 years in smaller markets and build their way up and get experience. Just the quality. It's like amateur hour with some of the local reporters now on some of the local stations. I'm being honest.
Did you hear how she led into her throw out to the reporter? She was like, "Boy, that must have been scary." Are
you talking about the anchor or the? I'm talking about the news desk. I'm talking about the reporter.
He's talking on the scene.
Okay, well, I mean, what I'm saying is maybe the person who wrote the copy wrote some goofy stuff there too.
No, but the reporter was goofy and it just used superfluous words and just wasn't tight with their story. I'm telling you, the reporters that we're seeing that are new in Tampa Bay, it's like, wait a minute, what? You're in this size market? I mean, you don't belong here yet.
Well, what if you live here and you don't feel like moving?
Well, it used to be a time when news directors were able to pay good money for reporters and they got high-quality reporters, not like kids right out of high school or something.
Yeah, the guy on at 6 has a cleft palate.
My brother repairs those with Operation Smile.
Then that guy should make an appointment.
He
should go to
his
Atlanta.
name is Cliff.
All right, let me finish with the story. Now, this is nuts. And Festa, maybe you can do a Google search and see if there's some update here.
Sure.
But Froggy, you heard what I heard. Did you hear what I hear? All right. Now, the TSA, they found the box cutter when the guy went through security at the Northern Kentucky Cincinnati area airport. They found the box cutter. They took the blade out and gave him the box cutter back. But in the process, they missed a whole second box cutter with a blade in the guy's carry-on luggage.
Jeez.
Going to the UPS convention, man.
What the bleep is going on with TSA? I mean, you've got a bottle with a sip of water left in there, and they take it away from you. And this guy gets through it with a box cutter and a half.
I remember I got just pulled aside and my whole bag searched because of the baby formula I was traveling with.
They took my hair gel one time.
This is nuts. I got some TSA statements I'll get to in just they took your hair gel because it was over 3.4 ounces or something?
I was like, just bought that? Come on.
No, the TSA guy was short on his LA looks. He's like, oh, score. Yes, we're going to take this, sir.
LA looks like you.
I'm going to the bathroom during the break, and I'm gonna get some gel in my hair.
Comes back with a faux hawk.
Or maybe like a something about Mary moment. I don't know.
Oh, hair gel, thanks.
Hey, thank you.
Just ran out.
The flight was coming to Tampa, diverted. ABC News spoke with Larry Cumberbatch, who was a passenger on board Frontier Flight 1761, and this dude is a Navy veteran. Now, Cumberbatch said that two other men, another vet, and we just had Veterans Day on Friday, so the timing's right here, and then a former law enforcement member worked with the crew of the plane to help detain the armed passenger and protect the other passengers. About 45 minutes into the flight, Cumberbatch said flight attendants approached the three of them and asked for assistance with a passenger in the back of the plane. At least two passengers said that they saw some sort of blade from the guy who multiple people noticed was acting erratically. Cumberbatch volunteered to switch seats with the woman originally next to the armed passenger. He said, quote, they were concerned about a young lady and they asked if anyone's willing to switch seats or maybe go back and sit back with him so she could be safe. The situation was the lady mentioned that the gentleman next to her had some kind of a knife or a weapon, and he actually showed it to her. Hey, want to see my knife? Want to see my box cutter? He then walked to the back of the plane, finding the armed passenger, taking up the middle and aisle seat, and boxing in the man seated in the window. The erratic passenger seemed paranoid, as if someone was following him, but was not displaying the blade. He eventually moved to the bathroom while Cumberbatch stood in the aisle. Cumberbatch said his feet were up in the aisle seat so he could lean back, relaxing, and I came and I said, I'm going to be sitting here right now. You know, this is my seat. And he said, well, no, that's the young lady's seat. I said, not anymore. Cumberbatch is talking to the guy and said, he says he just stood there, and I think it made him, I don't know if he thought that I was an air marshal or somebody. He got up, went to the rear, maybe to the restroom, and I continued standing at that point just because I wasn't and didn't want anyone with a knife behind me, is what this Cumberbatch guy said.
That's right.
So when the armed passenger exited the bathroom, he confronted Cumberbatch in the aisle, and now he describes the showdown. He basically, I'm reading a quote from the interview he did. He basically stood by the bathroom door looking at me, fidgeting with, his clothing, maybe kind of pacing back a little bit, but not really because of it's not a confined space. He was trying to size me up and figure out who I was, and I just literally just played nonchalant. So I said, let me just let him know physically I'm there without having to stare at him because that's going to antagonize someone. I just want you to know I wanted to de-escalate so we land. I'm reading what this guy's saying.
Yeah, it's verbatim.
Does that guy talk?
It's not the most coherent thing, but I'm reading the verbatim here.
Okay.
The armed passenger eventually took a seat in the back of the plane for landing. The passenger exited the plane, leaving the crew and the two veterans, the former law enforcement member and the armed passenger. The former law enforcement member attempted to walk the armed passenger down the aisle while the two veterans flanked him. You could see the energy ramping up when the uncertainty of what's going to happen next. The armed passenger reportedly made some kind of an erratic move, triggering the former law enforcement member to tackle him. Cumberbatch cited his military training and his experience growing up and riding the subway in the 90s in New York, where he saw box cutters as the weapon of choice. He says, going through boot camp and the Navy kind of changed my whole perspective on how to serve other people and having sacrificial mindset. Anyway, he's just talking about 9/11. He noticed that there were children on the plane, and particular in the back of the plane where the armed guy was. Cumberbatch expressed that the flight crew acted responsibly and competently. The aircraft landed in Atlanta, and then the passenger was taken into custody. Now, did you find any of the latest details on the TSA?
I saw that they found the original box cutter. I haven't found the statement yet.
Yeah, so, it's in. See if you can find one of the latest news stories. Now, I have a couple of statements from the TSA, which, again, the TSA is now saying that, we might have to get some extra training on some of the people who were working the TSA checkpoint at the Northern Kentucky Cincinnati area airport. Oh, you think?
Yeah, the latest I could find is from 12 hours ago, which means 16 hours ago. So anything from last night would be all I can find this morning.
Statement from the TSA. See if you can find, because he had 2 box cutters, but he had some other stuff as well. See if you can find what else was in the bag. I heard, but I forgot. The TSA said the property was screened, meaning the guy's carry-on bag. The property was screened using CT technology, which creates a 3D image that can be rotated 360 degrees for a thorough analysis. Following the review of the incident, including closed-circuit television, the image review capabilities of the CT were not fully used. So the screening agent at the airport just didn't do their job and was not looking at the screen properly. Or if you see the outline of something suspicious or something alerts, you're supposed to then rotate the image so you can get a better look. And it looks like they didn't do that. So that's a problem. So that's how this guy got on the airplane. The box cutters were not identified by the CT operator, but his property was identified for further search. And it was the further search that they found one of the box cutters. The backpack containing the other box cutter and the remainder of the traveler's property was screened for explosives, but the box cutter was not discovered. They discovered one box cutter, took the blade out, and handed the guy the handle back.
That doesn't seem right.
And then, no, they usually take the whole damn thing. And then they missed the second box cutter in the guy's backpack. What is going on here?
It just seems like the more we travel, the less the security. It's getting a little more lax.
A little loosey-goosey?
Yeah, it seems like it. Now sometimes you don't have to take off your shoes and your belt.
So if his stuff wasn't flagged for further inspection, they would never have found it. Because the operator didn't notice it in the x-ray.
Well, but they missed the second box cutter anyway.
They would never have found the first one.
Yeah, well, probably right. The TSA employees involved in the incident have been placed in a training status for remediation on CT image review and physical search procedures. Yeah, good idea. This is just a complete failure.
Yeah, it really is.
Also from the TSA, the statement says TSA is also conducting shift briefs on the incident for all CVG, that's the Cincinnati Northern Kentucky Airport, and state of Kentucky employees with reminders on proper disposition of box cutters and other prohibited items discovered during the search, meaning they should have never given the guy the box cutter back after removal of the blade. You just take the whole thing.
Duh.
So you give him back one minus the blade, and then you miss the whole other one with the blade in the backpack. This is just colossally wrong. What a failure, like all levels with this crazy story.
He was an expensive blade. He was like, you could always get new blades for it. Here you go.
That's nuts. I had, that little mini Leatherman?
Yeah.
You know the Leatherman keychain one?
Like the really tiny one.
The Micra.
Yeah, thank you. It's called, Andrew, is that on the air or off the air?
That's on the air.
Okay, I can't tell when you're on the air.
Well, here's the thing. If we respond to him, that means that if we respond as well, we heard it and he's on air.
All right.
Yeah, so the one that midgets use, and it's like a really big tool to
the
them.
Micra, the guy said I remember I was at Norfolk International, and it was in my carry-on bag. It wasn't a keychain, but it was in the bag. And I don't know why I was traveling with this thing, but the TSA guy at Norfolk International Airport in Norfolk, Virginia, he says to me, listen, I can take the whole thing, or if you want, you can snap the blade off. What? So, but without the blade, there was nothing else of any danger on there.
Where you keep the pliers, the screwdriver, where you're going to disassemble the plane mid-flight.
And it wasn't even a pliers. It was a pair of scissors.
Oh, that's right. It was. Yeah, he was going to let me keep the scissors in the Micra. So I just said, just take the whole damn thing.
I had mine confiscated on a cruise.
They took your Micra on a cruise?
They would not take my luggage to my room until I came downstairs so that they could remove it from my bag.
Because you're a real Oh, well, hold on. And what about all the knives in the restaurants? Really? I mean, hold on a minute. You're on a cruise with all kinds of metal cutlery.
And there's no flight involved with this. This was a cruise from Florida, so I drove.
What cruise line was this?
Royal Caribbean.
So you're on Royal Caribbean, and they took your little bitty Micra Leatherman keychain, scissors, knife, and screwdriver.
Right.
And folks, that thing is like 2 inches.
Not even.
Yeah, it's a tiny little tiny Leatherman thing that goes on a keychain. That makes no sense. They confiscated that, but you can walk into any of the restaurants and get, like, how about a steak knife? I'm sure they have steak knives on there.
Yeah, I'm sure. They have a steak house.
That is ridiculous.
They serve steak dinners. You should have gotten every knife you could and just call the captain to your room and say, hey, captain, I just want to show you all this.
That is nuts. That is absolutely crazy. Hey, it's time for another musical portion of the MJ Morning Show. Guess who has rhythm like humans?
Dolphins.
Oh, I saw something.
Did you see this?
I saw a headline.
Is it an animal? Is it like a...
Is it
Let me give you... Yes.
Gerbil?
It's a rat.
Oh, a rat.
Scientists have discovered that rats are able to perceive the beat of music and that they actually bop their heads to the beat.
That's so cute. Like,
Get out of here. It's like those vermin that drive in that, what's that car they used to drive in the commercial?
Kia,
the Kia Soul? The Cube.
The Cube.
The Cube. Was it called the Cube?
The gerbil commercial.
That's right.
Hamsters.
Were they hamsters?
Hamster
It
car
was
commercial.
some kind of vermin were driving some car.
I knew a salesman who used to sell the cubes, and they were so little he would call them pubes.
All right, it's not funny.
Really?
I thought it was pretty funny.
It's not a funny joke.
You just made that up.
No, I swear to God.
It was a Kia Soul.
It was the Kia Soul.
Kia Soul. Hamster commercial.
Yeah.
I want Jay-Z.
Do you have the audio?
I could pull a bunch of them up.
Roll
Aren't
that.
they bobbing their head in that commercial, too?
I think they are, but in real life. Yeah, here we go. There you go.
Is this what they do?
Yeah. Are they gerbils or hamsters? What are these
They
things?
say hamsters.
Or are they guinea pigs? Hamsters?
Did Richard Gere write this commercial?
This is a great commercial.
No, but he did the casting.
Yeah, I'm just a little rat.
Oh, that's
to the nightclub.
That's a long time ago. That was from 2010. Yeah, it was an ad for a 2010 Kia Soul with the hamsters or gerbils, whatever the hell they were driving. But scientists now say that rats will bob their heads along with the rhythm.
And they get like a serious dance face going too when they do.
The music included Lady Gaga's Born This Way.
Oh, that's a good song. I mean, I can't blame the rats for that.
Wait a second. Hold on.
You can't bob your head to that.
Wait a second. Born This Way? What about, like, Bad Romance? What if... You're saying that the rats won't bob their heads to this?
I hope she wears a dress of cheese instead of meat.
She retired the meat dress.
The rats want a cheese dress.
Ooh, an entire dress of cheese.
And then you strategically nibble the holes right in her boobs.
So not the meat dress. The rats want the cheese dress.
I want the cheese dress. We're gonna eat the nipples.
Wearing a sexy Swiss cheese dress.
Now, I do have the right Queen song here because
don't like Queen.
the rats will bob their heads to Queen's.
Oh.
I mean, everybody bobs their heads.
Yeah.
What's that cheese doing over there? What happened to Eddie?
Yeah, the rats also bob their heads to Mozart's Sonata for 2 pianos in D major.
Oh, come on.
I'm not making it up. The rats also bob their heads to Beat It by Michael Jackson and Sugar by Maroon 5.
You know what we also like? Master of Puppets by Metallica.
The study found that both rats and humans had the best beat synchronization in the range of 120 to 140 beats per minute.
Have you guys heard of the new band Rat-talica?
Rat-talica?
Or Rat.
Oh, yeah. What about Rat?
Yeah, I love Rat.
My favorite band is Rat.
Can I get some Round and Round, please? Yeah, I mean, you'd think, did they...
This is great.
Did they play Rat for the rats? Round and round.
And they just run around their little hamster wheel.
Hey, can you fast forward this in, or is this in the computer? How many beats per minute is this? Anyway, yeah, they need to play Rat for Rat. Is that the only song Rat ever had was Round and Round?
It's the only song I know from Rat. I mean, they had a couple albums. I couldn't name a second one.
Yeah, I think that's the only song I could name from Rat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will give away the next Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet and keyboard in minutes. We are moments away from giving away the next tablet. And then make sure you're listening tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. If you don't win this time, make sure you know the winner's first name in just a few minutes, because then you call us at 6 a.m. tomorrow. And then 7, and then 8, and then 9. You just got to know the previous hour's winner's first name. It's that easy. All right, the next tablet will be given away in minutes here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Stand by. Now, if you are... MJ and the crew here, 9:35, final chunk of the MJ Morning Show. But first, let's get the business out of the way here so we can talk to the winner, because the person for the 6 a.m. giveaway tomorrow needs to know the first name of this winner right now. So, Roxanne, I'm going to let you select what caller we're looking for. This will be the fourth and final Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet for the first day. We gave away one in the 6 a.m. hour, then 7, then 8. It is now 9:36. It's the 9 o'clock hour giveaway, so this is the fourth one for today.
Well,
what number do you want to give it away to?
Andrew and I are friends, so I'm going to do...
Don't do a ridiculously low number.
14.
No, that's too low. No, it's too
41.
low. It's too low.
Fester
41.
made a recommendation.
What
I
is
didn't
it?
make her. This is Froggy's original idea.
He said, we did Froggy's age last time. Let's do Roxanne's age this time.
Oh, okay. Well, that's too low of
Fester.
a number. That's way too low.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah,
Speaking
way
of
too
age,
low.
I was at Froggy's age.
It's 22.
Yeah, so pick a number
yeah.
and go with it. You know, I was going to tell you, Froggy,
Yes.
you were talking about your age and lamenting because you lament when you get older, but 43 is young. I know women who had their first child at 43. I don't know them that well, but...
Like who?
I don't know.
All right, Roxanne.
Just a friend.
So
A friend.
What number do you want to pick?
For real, I'll do 41.
All right, caller.
Not bad.
Caller 41 right now. If you're caller 41, you will win the fourth Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet today. The retail value on these things, $1,349. This is the Surface 8 Pro with Intel i5 inside, 256 on the internal hard drive. This is a beautiful unit with the keyboard. So with the snap-on magnetic keyboard and case and cover, this is awesome. So this was the fourth one today. Caller 41, 800-990-1047. That's how you get in. 800-990-1047. Remember, you have to know the previous hour's winner's first name. Who won last hour? What was their first name? So if you call 41, you need to know the winner's name last hour. And if you're listening and you don't get through right now, you need to know this winner's name so you can call up tomorrow morning in the 6 a.m. hour to win the first one tomorrow. We're giving away 20 of these Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets, 20 times $1,349 a piece. It's about $27,000 in tablets we're giving away. We're blowing out 20 of these every hour, every day this week during the MJ Morning Show. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and all 4 hours of the show. All right, so caller 41. Andrew, let me know when you have it and you're ready to roll. We solved the mystery, ladies and gentlemen. Holy moly, this is unbelievable.
Is it a simple thing?
Yes, but what did I always say? Didn't I say it sounded like
a chair?
A chair was being dragged across the floor?
Yes.
But it sounded like either furniture or a chair was being dragged across the floor. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. We don't have wooden chairs in the studio.
All right, Fester, put down your tuba.
No, I think that's an oboe. This is crazy. Down the hall, 2 studios over is the country station, and the morning host guy sits in a regular chair, like a bar stool, up and down chair on wheels, but he puts his feet on a wooden stool.
Oh.
He's got one of those wooden 4-legged stools that he puts his feet on, and for whatever reason, he runs it back and forth just all the time, and that's what's dragging across the floor, and the harmonics are resonating across into our studio, and it's crazy. So Lana's the co-host, and I said, Lana, come on down here. And I told JR down the hall, the host, I said, give us 5 seconds to walk back to the MJ Morning Show studio, and then I want you to run that little stool across the floor 10 times. Lana gets in here, and she's like, oh my God.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe how loud that is.
It must be in the perfect area to wear it.
Can't we get like those moving silicone pads in the bottom of the stool? Where
Well, guess
slide?
what? I have some at home. I'm going to take those felt pads that you nail in, and I'm putting those son of a inside on his chair legs to stop that crazy noise. So, the mystery has been solved.
Not quite as exciting as I thought it would be.
Let's say,
just a stool.
Wouldn't it be crazy if JR just like got a job in Nashville and then like, all of a sudden the sound went away?
Welcome. Come in.
Yeah, because he was sick a couple days last week, and I didn't hear it all morning.
It's the MJ Morning Show Radio Mystery Theater.
Can we get radio mystery sounds from past like the 20s? Or a little more recent?
Let me grab caller 41. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Oh, my goodness. My name's Joey.
Joey?
Hey, Joe.
Joey, are you calling for the tablet?
I am.
Joey, by any chance, do you know who won last hour?
I do. It was Kathy.
It was.
All right.
Kathy was the name. You're caller 41. And,
holy moly.
And you got it. You won it. You've got the next Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet with the keypad.
You guys rock. Thank you so much. My granddaughter's smiling ear to ear.
How old's your granddaughter?
14.
Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. Well, congratulations. You got it.
Oh.
You knew the name of the last winner. And let me get your spelling. Joey?
Yes, it's Joie.
Joie. There we go.
Yes.
All right, so Joey, I'm going to put you on hold. Congratulations, Joey.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much.
You bet. Hold on a sec. All right, so Joey just won tablet number 4 for today. That's the last one for the morning show for today. At 6 a.m. tomorrow, you need to know that the winner from today at 9 a.m. was Joey. So make sure you're listening to the MJ Morning Show tomorrow morning in the 6 a.m. hour. Be the right number caller and know that Joey won.
What's the matter with you, Fester?
I'm just letting it pass.
Joey wants to give her a pack of Camels.
Okay, that's exactly what I was going to say. I mean, Joey, thank you for listening, but would you have been more excited if we were giving away Virginia Slims?
No, she had a little bit of a smoker's laugh.
It's okay.
A little bit of a smoker's laugh there.
Fester, you are such a judge.
So
I was
judgy.
thinking that the whole time.
All right, Fester's a Delta Bravo.
Listen,
my
hey, everybody wants to be funny until they realize what it takes to be funny.
Wait, okay, when we're done. Whoa.
What?
We have big breaking news.
Oh, you teased the Giselle boyfriend.
I know. Listen, we can talk about it over the show close. All right, you want me to shut the music off?
Stop.
This
Stop.
is
All right,
not
all right. This is not
show
for over.
close chatter fodder. No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have some breaking news. Apparently, according to the New York Post, Giselle's new man has been spotted with her.
And the kids.
Already?
Pete Davidson.
Listen to this. Bunchen enjoys Costa Rica dinner date with jiu-jitsu instructor Bo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, her instructor?
Yes. Well, she did something with them. She did a video with this guy's name is Valente. His first name is Joaquim Valente. And they did a jiu-jitsu session a couple years back, and she posted the video online. And Tom was like, "Whoa, I better wash the dish, not leave a dish unwashed." You know, basically like, "Oh, Giselle knows jiu-jitsu now, and she could hurt me if I don't."
I thought the guy was like in great shape and a good-looking dude, and that Tom was worried about jiu-jitsu man stealing Giselle.
Maybe there was something to that too, but it does look like that they've known each other for X amount of time.
Yeah, Tom may want to take care of business. Sounds like Mr. Jew's been chatting her up for a while.
Did you say Mr. Jew?
What does he teach?
Kanye West.
Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu, right. What do you call those guys? They're not senseis, are they?
BBJ.
I don't know.
Let me tell you, I did a jiu-jitsu segment one time for a TV show, and you get to get into some pretty suggestive positions with some, like, all sweaty and all pretzeled up with someone.
Let me read from my laptop here. The New York Post. The New York Post says Giselle Bündchen appears to have a new man in her life, after her divorce from Tom Brady, stepping out with jiu-jitsu instructor Joaquin Valente on Saturday. The duo grabbed a bite to eat at Koji in Costa Rica. The 42-year-old model's 2 children also in tow, Benjamin 12, Vivian 9. Bündchen showed her stomach in a crop top and flowing black pants on the dinner date.
Okay, this isn't a shock to Tom because his kids are on the date with them. So obviously he knows this guy is in her life in whatever capacity, a friend or a boyfriend.
He's making her tap out at night.
I wonder if this is the new guy for Gisele Bündchen. Anyway, New York Post has pictures of this new guy, a jiu-jitsu instructor, having dinner with Gisele and the kids. Can I hit the music now?
You can now. We'll get into this more tomorrow.
Thank you.